Hello everybody, it's Sabre Wolf, and welcome to my first streaming of the Dungeons & Dragons from our group, Friday Night Dice. Now, in case you don't know much about Dungeons & Dragons, this is a board game. It's probably one of the biggest, most in-depth board games. This is probably the most rules in any other board game that's out there. So you're going to follow along with me, watching through my game through Roll20, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and enjoy.
Reason.
Yeah,
Don't really get IRL, but
Hello everybody.
There's a
up.
just hanging out.
Hello.
yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the Lost Minds of Fred Delver.
Ah, there it is.
Do we need Canadian subtitles or?
Oh, probably. Most definitely.
Closed captions will take care of that. Don't worry.
Closed captions.
Closed captions. That's what you do in Deep Woods, whatever that show's called.
Cabin in the Woods?
No, there's like a law enforcement show that does that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like they're in Alaska or something like that.
Yeah, but now they do it in Maine and New Hampshire right now. So
Sorry to mess up your live stream, but I do have a little bit of housekeeping to take care of.
Oh, you're fine.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to play next week. It is Canada Day.
Oh, so patriotic.
Oh,
So, unfortunately, I cannot, but if you guys still want to play, do something arena.
well, actually, that works for us as well because it's the beginning of the 4th of July.
There you go. And then I know, Sabre, you can't play the following Friday. So,
Yeah, I won't be around the 9th, yeah. So, this is...
As long as it's just Sabre that can't make it, then we can still proceed on the 9th. Otherwise, it looks like we'll be taking a bit of a
yeah, the 9th.
Just crash, so I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh.
the 9th I'll be in South Carolina. So.
Okay.
Okay. So if that's the case, it looks like we'll be off for a bit. Unless someone wants to offer up a one-shot for 3 players or something like that, then we'll play again on the 16th or something like that.
Yeah. If people want, I wouldn't mind throwing something quick, whatever it is. I don't know.
Man, I'm always away with these one shots. I would love to do a one shot. No.
Are we doing another one shot?
It seems like we were gonna have 2 people away on the 9th. So if people want to, like, I could run a one shot. Anyone
I'm
else?
down.
Sure.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to, that'd be great. I think that once Bailey, Bailey. No, once Sabre or Paul has an opportunity, they should maybe run a one shot in the future. Get a little DMing experience.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it. Like, maybe, roll the beginnings of the campaign I'm doing. I don't know.
In the future, nothing
Yeah.
right away, but I think it would be a good idea just to,
Yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you what, by the end of the summer, I will do a one shot. How's that sound?
There you go.
That's a
I'm
problem.
gonna hold
So I will set a goal.
Say
I have several.
August. One Friday in August. That'll be all you, buddy.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
So, if we remember from last time, you guys were clearing goblins from Cragmaw Castle. You managed to vanquish the King Groll, as well as his henchman, a paladin, Hobgoblin, and his trusty sidekick, Wolf. So Clarg, King Groll, and Snarl the Wolf were all destroyed. You did find some items, including a curious ring, which, after an identify, turned out to be a +1 ring of protection. So you can decide who gets dibs on that. But first, I must also remind you that you did find a curious letter written in Orcish.
Yep.
Where was this? Not in the room we got annihilated in.
No, I think we got it before, in one of their bodies, I think.
King Groll's chambers, where you guys fought, is where you found that curious letter, some other items, a ring, and you find yourself in the temple, the desecrated temple, which has been converted to a shrine of Grumash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
Weird goblins.
So, what do you do?
So let me ask a question. In order to do a ritual spell, I have to have it loaded for that day?
If it's a wizard
Or-
spell, you don't have to.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
for your
if
cleric
have it,
I'm
spells,
good.
yeah.
Technically, if you have it in your if your
I
wizard
do.
spell book, yeah. I don't know how many ritual spells wizards share with clerics, so just figure that out.
Oh, you're saying if I'm a wizard, I don't have to, but as a
If it's in your
cleric,
spell
I
book,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you have it as a wizard spell in your book, you don't need to.
All right, I don't. It's a cleric spell.
Then those you do need to.
Then I don't think you can.
Yeah,
You'd
those you
have
do
to have
need to
it
have
prepared.
prepared.
All right, so I would have known that before, so I am going to prepare that.
All right, well,
Oh, actually,
as for this place, I think we've explored all of the castle. We have who we came to save. I suppose we only need to perhaps escort them back to Phandalin, or I don't know where they're going actually.
This Fenlin's the closest town, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going back. I mean, I would suppose they might want to
Oh,
because
yeah.
they want to start working on their
And
mine.
Phandalin is kind of in the direction that we want to head anyway.
Yeah,
but is it west?
kind of. We can kind of go west if we want to.
It's
West is best.
south.
Yeah. I mean, we can go west and then east.
I mean, west at this point is just the ocean.
Yeah, we can go something like this, you know. We go somewhat west and then east.
You could say that direction is west, and I wouldn't even know it. So, I mean,
Right.
Oh, but then we're going to be heading east after that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
might
just
as
call
well
it west,
just.
and I'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, from a certain point of view.
Yeah.
It's all about frame of reference. I guess we'll take them like to Phandalin, help them reach their.
So
city.
it is evening. You guys arrived just at dusk. The companions that you met up with just outside of Cragmaw Castle, Sildar, the knight from Waterdeep, as well as the Grey Shield, or pardon me, the Lion Shield Coster group. And it is believed that there will be a deal struck between not only the Lion Shield Coster in Phandalin, but also the Lord's Alliance along with the dwarves to possibly work together in reopening Wave Echo Cave, the Lost Mine. Sildar is willing to return with the dwarves to Phandalin, so it's not necessary, he says, if you were to not
Then we
accompany
head
them,
for-
so it's up to you. What do you do?
Well, right now it's night, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been awake for?
There. How far is that going to take us?
Okay,
that's,
so in
what
that
that's what I thought we
case, it
did.
is morning now, and it's a cool morning on the Sword Coast. It is springtime, you recall. There was a little bit of rain last night, so the ground is a little bit soggy, a little bit muddy.
Holy.
Oh, and Sildar, he did retrieve his family heirloom, the armor and the sword. It was in the room just to your left, and he was quite grateful for your help in retrieving those items.
Cool.
Excellent.
Did he find his weapons and armor?
Yeah, it was actually in the room that the Volt is standing in. It was a storage room that I won't read the description, but there was various other items that were looted. I'm not sure if there's anything of interest to you other than Sildar's armor, but for example,
Didn't we get some eye patches? And we got
Oh,
Yeah, we've been getting
eye
those
patches,
from
Yar.
the. I think those were from the Sons of Gruul.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
were
it turns out Grohl was a very good leather worker, except the leather that he preferred to work with was that of elves and half-elves.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think we have much interest in those. Maybe.
no.
I don't know.
I mean, they're
Strings?
very, very nice. I do have my bone toothpick, but that's a different thing.
I mean, I think it would look quite bad if we walked into Fandelvin with elf skin pelts and whatnot.
Yeah.
No, I think, I mean, they're nice, but who are we actually going to sell them to?
That too.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Sure. I don't mind that.
So something's going right today.
Nice.
Are we actually going to have a combat today, though? Question.
Doesn't have to be just
Yeah, I know,
combat. It could be
right?
anything.
Yeah, it could say be a persuasion check.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting rolls. Haven't
Yeah.
seen those. Okay, so a room that you're in, Volt, contains the following. Old casks of salted meat and sacks of rotting grain fill this storage area. Among the supplies, you see bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed short sword with a familiar family emblem. And it is actually the same that is worn by Sildar on his tunic. The crossbow also has an interesting emblem on the hilt, and that emblem you've actually recognized from the dwarves, the rock seekers. And upon retrieving this heavy crossbow, Gundren pipes up. "Ah, I see you found it, old Bessie," he says.
Oh, that's-
And it looks kind of comical, this huge heavy crossbow, but Gundren actually wields it with ease.
I don't know, yeah. Dwarves are beasts.
So they do say that they are quite equipped and ready to travel by themselves to Fandelver. If you wish to accompany them, that's your business. But you do a thorough search of the rest of the castle and nothing else of interest. However, I'm assuming you do a thorough search of each room, correct?
Of course.
Yeah.
One of your owls actually flying around this pen where the owl bear was kept. The door is destroyed, and that's where the owl bear had run from and destroyed this wall, heading up here to fight with the paladin. The owl spotted something up on the second level. It's kind of a destroyed second level, a turret, but it appears that there is a shadow of some type of box up there. Who would like to investigate?
Alright, who wants to climb up there?
Oh,
Climb.
Are you sure? You're gonna fall.
He has a climbing speed, I'm pretty.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Wrong character.
I'm
bud.
thinking it's Maxi, aren't I?
You're thinking Metaboxy.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of us have Mage Hand again?
All of us.
Like 3. Yeah.
All of
Not
us.
yet,
seriously.
yeah.
Like 3.
It's like 3 or 4 of us, and that's 10 pounds each. and
So if we combined our power, how much can we lift with
Well,
3 mage hands?
like
You
30
just got to
pounds.
push it over the ledge and just have Rayon catch it.
Okay, that ups the difficulty a little bit. Me
Sure.
concentrating on a mage hand and then trying to catch something at the same time.
That's an
So, Ray,
option, but 3 mage
Up in
hands.
this area, you see a dark ledge. And it appears that up here, 10 feet high, is what remains of the tower's second floor, a jagged ledge, upon which sits what appears to be possibly a wooden chest.
Oh, wait, 10 feet high?
Time out. Do we get a short rest so I can get some hit dice back?
We just took a
You got
long
a long
rest.
rest.
Long rest.
took
We
a
got a
long
long
rest.
rest. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a long rest.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, our
Full
temporary
hit die,
points are
full
gone.
spell slots,
Yeah.
level
Oh,
up, by the
okay.
way.
Oh, that's right. So,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Thank
So
God.
you said it's like 10 feet high?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Strings uses Performance of Creation to conjure a ladder.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Right on.
Okay, that makes it easy.
No need to roll any checks. You can climb the ladder easy and free. The chest that you retrieve is hard to see from the bottom floor, but upon inspecting it and you bring it down to the bottom there, the chest appears to be unlocked.
It's already unlocked? Okay. I guess I'll
Can you
open
check
it.
it?
It's already unlocked, so I guess I'll kind of open it.
All right. The creak of the chest opening reveals the following. Are you ready? 90 silver pieces,
Who's writing this
20
down?
gold pieces,
Oh wait,
a
that's
potion, which looks very familiar to your potions of healing. It's got the very same hue. And 2 scrolls.
Ooh, 2 scrolls.
One of the scrolls you recognize, Rayon, as possibly being on the Paladin and Cleric spell list. It appears to be a scroll of Revivify.
Oh. Ho, 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 ho.
And if you recall, scrolls do not require components to cast. Although
No, they do
you
not.
do have to be of that level in order to cast it. If not, there is a check involved. You can still cast it if you pass the check.
So, did someone catch how much money that was?
90 silver, 20 gold.
A potion, most likely of healing. It is healing. There is a scroll of Revivify, 3rd level. And there is a 2nd level scroll that you, the bard, recognize as a Scroll of Silence. Possibly Artificer too, I'm not sure.
I think it's also on cleric spell list,
Yeah, for sure, Cleric.
and
Yep.
maybe the wizard. It's
No, I don't
pretty
think
common.
Wizard. I don't think so.
I don't think it's on the Artificer spell list. I just
No,
looked
it
at
wouldn't.
no
No,
spell.
I thought maybe it might be, but for sure not Wizard, and definitely yes, Cleric, Bard, and
Bard, cleric, and ranger.
oh, there you go.
So we
So
can
there you
counter,
go.
So we can counter ourselves with the thunder damage now.
So
It'll
before
be
we
a silent
proceed,
blast now.
there's nothing else to be found in this whole complex. You've sacked the whole place, but you do have to decide. You don't have to decide now, but how are you going to divvy up what you found so far, including with King Gold?
Well,
Including with what, sorry?
The items from King Groll.
It just goes back. What was in the chest?
Money.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I'm using a two-handed weapon, so I
Money
mean,
and a couple spell scrolls and a healing potion.
Spell scroll revivify.
is the ring of protection? Do I need to attune to that?
yes.
No.
Protections, attunement, I believe.
It is, yes.
Yes.
+1 AC and +1 saving. Ooh.
Nice picture, by
And
the
I
way.
believe if you search it in the compendium and you drag it onto your sheet, it will automatically adjust your saves by +1. That was
Indeed.
my experience. Anyways, I don't know if it'll work for yours, but
It will.
Trying to see what I have.
we know the bard is all filled out with attunement slots. So that's
I have one slot left.
What do I have? I have the armor I'm currently wearing is attunement, and
Armor's
I have
attunement?
yeah, my armor
Is armor. Is it?
Oh, so usually
Most
armor
isn't,
isn't.
but
I have 2
Uh,
slots still, guys. I'm only using 1.
and I'm using the circlet of blasting.
And Little Gus.
No, Little Gus is gone.
Yeah, little ghost. Yeah.
I thought it was just a demon.
Well, Little Gus is gone because I'd sold my soul.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Keyword again.
I thought that like the doll would have been left over, but
No, I'm
I-
pretty sure the doll just physically teleported.
Little Gus's attunement is no longer present.
That would suck
Alright,
if you
so you-
sold your soul and you're attuned forever. That would suck.
That would really suck. But
Yeah.
I suggest either Rayon or Toll the Ring.
Well, when I'm two-handed, I got an armor class was 18. So,
Yeah, take it. I'll get the next thing.
Yep.
I could, yeah,
It's fine.
that'd
Don't
be
worry
all
about it.
my slots.
All right. And what about the scrolls? Are you just going to throw that in the bag of holding for now, or is anyone going to have it on their person?
I would say Tolv should keep that one in, like on his person.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
I
gonna be needed on the moment, and taking a thing from the bag of holding is one action. So
I think I'll take the scroll of silence then.
I don't think anyone else can cast it except the cleric, so
yeah, Revivify, yeah, only him. So that's what he should have. on his
well, the
person.
paladin could technically cast Revivify from the scroll as well.
Oh yeah,
That might not be a bad thing to have on me as a hard res.
But either one of you, because you don't have 5 levels
Yeah.
in either, it's going to be well, I guess in the paladin's case, you would need 9 levels to have the ability to cast Revivify in the first place.
Toll
We're
is
just gonna-
more likely to get it off successfully, considering that his spellcasting stat is a 19 as opposed to Rayon or
Correct.
yeah.
So,
It's up to you guys. Then.
just put it in the bag of holding.
Well, pulling it out is an action, and if we're in like a life or death situation, you could already have it on your person.
It's a casting time of, or you can cast it within a minute.
Yeah. Say we're running
Well-
from something. You'd have to take one action just to take it out, and then one action on the next round.
That
You're
is
out.
fair.
So
yeah, can't do to shit with it, so it's up to you guys what to do.
All right, yeah, I'll put it in my pocket.
Very good. And with that settled, where do you want to travel to now?
I take them back to Fendelvin, personally.
Well, let's get them to the crossroads and then head up the Tribor Trail to go deal with the Banshee.
they're well armed.
So we're just dropping them off. We're not escorting them all the way back.
Yeah, I mean, once you pass that crossroads, you're pretty confident you haven't seen anything at all of
Yeah, 'cause we
worrisome
put out the red
nature.
button. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
kind
and-
of kick those out of. out of
And all of the dangerous things that are left are either over here or way up by Neverwinter. At least that we know of.
All right, so that seems like the consensus. Head down to the crossroads and then head to Agatha's lair.
Good.
Very good.
Very
You
good.
make your way, leaving Cragmaw
Get
Castle.
away.
You look back, and Sildar and the 2 dwarves are with you. You look back, a final goodbye to the castle, and you actually see a little bird land on top of one of the turrets, and you start hearing a creak, creak, snap. The whole building just implodes on itself. All it took was that one little bird, and you just see a big oof of dust.
Guess we should not have been casting Thunderwave again and again and again.
Shatter 3 times in a row. Boom, boom, boom.
And as you travel south a little bit further, getting closer to the edge of Neverwinter Wood, Volt, your passive perception out of the periphery of your eye, you pass by this tree stump. Rather large, rather mundane-looking tree stump. However, you do notice that it sort of wavers. It's sort of, the image sort of moves on its own. What do you do?
So we're walking, and I'm seeing a stump move.
Yeah, you're walking in the woods, the same route that you took to get there. Pretty thick woods. You pass by this large, mundane tree stump, and it appears to waver as you walk past it.
What rooms did
I
you
don't know.
take there, Cole?
What's that?
What kind of rooms did you take there?
Yeah. I'm gonna prepare my sword and let the guys know something's amiss here. I saw that stump move.
And Ketvia, you are the target of a spell.
So,
You suddenly hear a whisper in your head, and it sounds like this. Greetings, travelers. Are ye be friend or foe?
Oh no.
God, not another Gus.
Or is it Gus again?
really hope not. Well, he probably wouldn't be asking us if it was Gus. But anyway, depends on your intentions.
He sends you another message. I kind of like what you got on your gear there. Looks pretty fancy. This is my voice for a lot of characters, by the way.
Okay. That makes me feel a little better. Or you
I
just
am not a
saying
voice
that.
actor. I think you and we could probably get along. I tell you what, come close to me. You see that stump over there? Come close. You do
Hey,
it?
Rayon, he's telling you to come close.
Who, me? No.
Yep.
Strings chimes up. We've already done the whole listening to strange voices in our head plot line once, and it didn't go well for us. Me. Maybe we shouldn't do it again.
I'm kind of with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to tell what you heard to your companions?
Yeah, I'm gonna mention it to them. I don't see that much of a problem right now, so I'll go ahead and head on over, but I will be on my guard.
Making your way?
Fair enough.
So you approach the tree stump. Volt and the rest of the group looks upon you as you cautiously approach. Suddenly, there's small birds and animals that start to scurry out of the stump, sort of flickering the image of the stump as they move past. And those of you that have any arcane knowledge pretty quickly identify that this is a minor illusion spell. And stepping forth from the stump, you see a small creature that looks like this.
Oh.
It appears to be a forest gnome, a rather friendly one. And he says, well, I have to make sure you guys are friendly before I reveal myself and my companions. And he points to the animals flying away, running away. He says, I might have a proposition for you. Are you interested in purchasing any of my wares?
Man, what do you got?
And he opens his coat like it's a trench coat type deal. And all of these pockets line the coat, and within them are potions. And he says, if you've got gold to spend, I would be able to sell you some of these. Interested in what I have to offer? And he gives you a rundown of what he has to offer. And it looks like this. Oh, and he says, greetings. By the way, my name is Nibbles T. McGibbles. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And if you scroll down, you'll see what he has to offer.
Cool.
Oh, I see.
And he says, take a look at my elixirs. They're 95% guaranteed to be effective.
95.
I like those odds.
Well, the first one doesn't really help me very much. So if I roll, I get -3 on that roll. So I could actually get -1 on healing.
Yeah.
That would really suck.
Oh no! Don't get that mixed up with the other healing.
Here, Rayon,
potions.
you're down. Let me give you this healing potion. Takes
Lose.
one failed death save throw.
Yeah, failed death save. Yes.
And he looks at you, Rayon. He says, you look like a rather quick and nimble fellow on your feet. Take this second potion, and it will make you even faster. Or number 3 offers you a +1 to AC for 10 minutes. Can't go wrong with that. Number 4, boldness. The drinker can add a D4 and add that number rolled to every attack roll and savings throw they make for the next minute.
Oh, so it's like
That one,
less.
he says, is my second most expensive one. 5th is flight. The drinker gains flat up flying speed for 10 minutes, equal to your walking speed. The last one is
it says 10 feet.
transformation. The drinker's body is transformed as if alters self, and the drinker determines the transformation caused by the spell. Lasts for 10 minutes. He says, number 4 and 5 are both probably my most potent. They are 100 gold pieces apiece. Still a fair price if you ask me. And the others are 50 gold. However, if you were to buy the whole lot, it's all yours for the low, low price of 350 gold pieces. So, we got a deal?
How much do we have in our coffers?
I mean, Strings could personally afford that, but it would cost basically everything he has.
We have
have
plenty
almost-
of money in the group.
Yeah, we have almost
Yeah.
2,200 in the group loot. Just
Why don't we just buy the lot out of
And
the
he
group
seems
loot and
pretty
then
firm on the price. Like, you could tell by the tone that he's not really interested in negotiating.
Nah, this doesn't seem like the person to dicker with.
would you accept drinking a strange solution out of a gnome you found in the middle of the forest?
Yes,
yeah.
Do you say
Really?
that out loud?
Yeah.
I also say that out loud.
Well,
Indeed.
my wizard friend, he says, I can guarantee the efficacy of 95%. But you see, the problem is, once I make these potions in the forest, sometimes my companions, they get into the components, and there's a 5% chance that things don't work out so good.
I'm convinced I don't want them.
So when you drink these wonderful potions, you roll a d20. As long as it's not a 1, it is as listed on the tin. However, if you do roll a 1, you would have to roll on the mixture potion table.
Something tells me if like one of the squirrels put an acorn in one of them and like sitting there for like a couple hours. So when you drink the potion, you get like a squirrel's tail or something.
There's a table for mixing potions. It's somewhere on the internet. I don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
I still
saying.
say we go for it.
Yeah, these. I mean, they're not the greatest, but you should always accept the aid of someone in a forest, unless it's a fairy.
This is in the same vein. Kinda.
5% though. What are the chances? A 1? Come on.
A gnome is not a fairy. It's a completely different story trope.
I mean, as long as neither Sabre or Paul is rolling that dice, I'm fine.
Wow.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
I triggered
No.
Voices from the Beyond twice last session.
And I've gotten the most kills of the party, so. Well, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Rigel got a lot last session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
I mean,
I just about to
true.
get one up a bit.
Dragon's
Well,
breath,
this
baby.
Jiggles, he seems like
Yeah,
a
that
pretty
dragon-
friendly guy, and he's
Yeah.
interested in gold.
I say we do the deal. Out of the,
Yeah, I say we go for it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm down.
I trust you guys. Just 300 gold, but sure.
350?
350 for the lot.
350, yeah. Sure.
Sounds like we have a deal, so show me the gold.
Alright. Guess we take it out of the group money we haven't yet
They're
Yes.
taking up my money.
Dispersed.
dispersed, yeah. So,
Let's take it out of the group loot, and then
yep.
Oh.
Alright,
Then
so
let's
we have
divide it.
816 gold left.
All right, you open your bag of holding, you take out 350 gold, you hand it to the gnome. A wise choice. And he gives you 6 potions. And these potions are available in the group treasure under potions.
are they labeled?
Sure, yeah, they're labeled.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Does it look like you have a label maker?
Which was
So-
the one that had the squirrel in it?
It's like, because I can imagine Ryan picking one out and being like, is this one the one that makes you fly, or the one that might kill me?
Yeah. All of them might kill me. Come on now.
So how much gold did you say is in the it's
800.
816?
Yeah, existing left. And I don't know how much we
So
found in that wooden chest. Or I don't know if it was already
well,
included. Nothing.
at 816 that's 163.2 each. Just put down 163 and divide it out. How's that sound?
Yeah,
Sure.
Is that good? So everybody add 163 to your gold.
Who wants the final gold?
I'll take it.
Right. Cool.
How much is left over?
It would be 164. And then we have 640 silver. And however
640
much we
silver?
found in the chest right now.
So in the chest there was 90 silver.
We would have 730 silver.
730?
Yep.
146 silver each.
46.
After you do the transaction and you give the gold to Tibbles T. McGibbles, he tips his Nibbles T. McGibbles. He tips his hat to you and he says, "Pleasure doing business with you. So, if you don't mind me asking, what are folks like you doing in Neverwinter Wood?"
We were doing a job. We got it done. We're just going back.
A job, huh? Is it a secret job or something you can tell me about?
Oh, no, you
No,
see
we-
those dwarves over there? And I motioned to Nundro and Gundren.
The dwarves wave.
One of them was we were rescuing one of
Kid-
them for the other one.
Your kid.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a rescue. Wow, you guys must be heroes.
Well, we don't want to brag, but you know.
Just for one day.
Well, I mean, I don't know what's going on over there in Neverwinter. I got a cousin who lives over there, but they're dealing with a horrible pestilence, a plague.
Yeah, we heard about that.
I mean,
Don't know what's causing it, but I know there's been some bad stuff going up in Thunder Tree, the ruins of an old village that was destroyed by a volcano long ago. Reason I say that, I've been seeing a rather large creature flying to the north, if you know what I mean. And he kind of makes his hands into jaws, and he kind of goes, "Ah!"
Would it happen to have been green?
Emerald green. Yep.
I think we know who you're talking about. It's on our list, but I don't think we're
Not right
feeling
now.
particularly ready for that yet.
Yeah.
You should do what I do and lay low if you ever seen something flying in the sky.
that might be
That's-
wise.
Good advice.
Yeah, that's a
Good
good
to know.
advice.
Well, see you later. And then just like that, disappears into the woods.
All right, I hope we don't die. Thanks for your potions.
How do
Yeah,
you
we'll
lay
be
low?
Go prone.
But
Yeah, you'd need a lot of camouflage to not be spotted.
And as you travel onwards down towards the crossroads, you and Sildar start talking a little bit. And he was asking you about his mission to find Iarno Albrecht. That was the former Lord's Alliance member that went missing a year ago. Sildar reminds you that his mission in the area was twofold. One was to try to bring stability to the area of Phandelver. With the discovery of Wave Echo Cave and the startup of the mine again, he thinks this will do wonderful things to help promote trade between Phandelver and the surrounding area. And his concern, of course, is the city of Waterdeep. So if this is true that the cave is going to be up and running, he intends to discuss maybe a deal between him, the dwarves, and the Lion Shield Coster to bring trade between Waterdeep and the town of Phandalin. And of course, Tribor is what's of interest to the Lion Shield Coster. I believe that's where they are outfitted from. He also asks, though, about Iarno. Have you seen this man? And he gives you a description of what he looks like.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we've seen him. We unfortunately met him as the leader of the Red Brands, who were terrorizing Fandolin.
The Red Brands, those group of ruffians?
Yes, it would seem your friend had gone off the deep end recently. He believed he was like a demigod. We didn't have much choice but to put him down.
He's put him down. What do you mean by that?
Come on,
What do you think we mean?
you know what I mean.
Do
You
you
have to deal
have
with him.
do you have proof of this?
Well, I think the under part of that mansion might have gotten cleaned out, but if you ask around the people who took care of that, you should hear from one of them that they found the sorcerer-looking person who had the Lord's Alliance symbol engraved on them. So, and he matches pretty much our description.
And did you guys take? I believe you took his head, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
We did.
we have his
I
head.
think so.
I have
think
his
they-
head.
Do you have it still?
I have his
Where'd
head
you put that?
Oh wow!
in a big
You
old
chewing
bag.
on it?
Back
I'm not gonna
with
chew on it.
Why?
God
You
damn.
just ask if he
That
was
is
chewing on-
that is uncivilized. I do have, certain morals here of being a paladin. I'm just saying.
That is racist against cat people.
Well,
Exactly.
you're carrying the head of a person, so
Oh wait, or did we drop it off in town?
No, we didn't drop it off at town.
No, I would have remembered that. I think you still have the
I
head.
still have it then.
Do you show him the head?
Sure.
Okay, you take out the head. He's clearly got the tattoo, Lord's Alliance, on the neck, severed at the neck. He is looking upon this severed head in shock. My friends, you have done a great deed. And he tells you part of his secret mission was to find Yarno and kill him.
I guess
And
I,
this is
I guess I beat you to it.
Yes, and this is because Yarno in Waterdeep, his moral compass was way off. Lord's Alliance, he just didn't belong. And he actually tried to kill one of the open masters of Waterdeep. I forget what they're called. They're sort
Open
of like
Lords.
Open Lords, thank you.
Yeah.
He tried to kill one and assassinate one and try to take his place. And he was the one who was going on about this being a part deity, a demigod, and he has his right to be on the Open Lords Council. So he was actually wanted for attempted murder. And he has some good news for you.
Like a level
The
6
warrant
sorcerer.
for his arrest offered a reward. And he says, if you were to allow me to take this head back to Waterdeep, he will retrieve the reward on your behalf. A reward of 500 gold pieces.
Is this guy part of the
personally have
Lord's
no
Alliance
reason-
too, or no?
He is a
Sort of.
reputable member of the Lord's Alliance, a former
Okay.
member of the Griffin Riders of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely wouldn't mind that then. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm part of Lord's Alliance too, so.
And he would be happy to retrieve that reward because he is planning on meeting with the dwarves and the other Lion Shield Coster back in Phandalin. And then the plan was to return to Waterdeep to gather forces as part of the agreement to provide security to the town and the cave. And upon that visit to Waterdeep, he would be happy to return the severed head and bring the reward back to Phandalin for you to retrieve at your leisure. And he tells you that as part of the reward, not only gold, but an item, he's not sure what it is, was part of the reward.
I would just kind of like put the head back in the bag, kind of drop it in his hands. I'd just be like, just doing my job.
Okay, well, he doesn't want to take your bag of holding, but he does have a burlap sack that he was
I think we
retrieving.
put it. I think we put it in a burlap sack. I was not gonna put that in
did
the holding before that. Hell no.
Okay, fair. So he takes the burlap sack and he says, "You, sir," and he talks to you, Rayon, as a member of the Lord's Alliance, will no doubt receive renown for your good deeds.
Hey, good for you, buddy.
Nice. Where to go?
I appreciate that. And does this get common Become Edition?
I don't know what that is, but you will gain renown in the city of Waterdeep as a member of the Lord's Alliance.
Oh. Okay.
It basically means that you're growing as a member of the factions. So, you start off at the bottom and you sort of rise the ladder. So you're getting there, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, unlike Nicholas, who just kind of left the Lord's Alliance for like a few months and then came back as basically a captain.
I was going to let you all know.
Oh, you're talking about
them
in
right now.
the other campaign?
Yeah, in Storm King's Thunder.
Right, yes.
Just letting you all right now is that Ryan only has as you can see on my character sheet, only 5 intelligence, 8 in wisdom. So he's not exactly the smartest person in the world right now. So just letting you guys know that I'm playing a very, very dumb character right now.
By the time we come back, everyone's gonna know about the mine, and it's gonna be.
Yeah.
God,
I think we'll be owing 15%.
I'm just glad we never told him about the eye.
Oh yeah. It would be dead by now, I think.
Yeah, then somebody like jump in, like kind of cover it, put the hand in your mouth or something like that, like. Da.
All right. And if the plan is to head down Tribor Trail, it is still morning, so you start making the trek.
And no horses. This sucks.
It is going to be quite a distance. It is going to take you 2-day travel. You will be able to make it almost to Connieberry. However, you will have to spend the night on the road. As you travel and it begins to get dark, you make it to right about here at the base of this large hill in between the forest to the north. And it is about as far as you can travel. All in one day, you begin to become quite weary. You can try to press on and gain some exhaustion, or you can decide to set up camp here. What do you do?
Yeah.
Well, set up camp. And Strings will begin casting a ritual that he had just learned. A ritual of Liamon's tiny hut.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice.
Which Ryan takes about half of it. Just saying.
Is that available to bards?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Later on, the mansion.
Yeah.
Tiny hut, eh? Okay, very good. So you set up your Liamon's tiny hut. It's a 10-foot radius dome, quite comfortable inside. And as night falls, you decide to have a good, well-earned rest.
I was going to ritual cast that comprehend languages so we could read that orc.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Yes, you cast your spell in order to understand the language on the letter. And after doing a thorough examination, this is what you discover. Are you ready?
Ready.
When you're ready, go ahead and read this letter written in Orcish. Volt, that's you.
Yeah, I didn't see it. There we go. Letter written in Orcish.
I stalk.
It says, oh, hold on, translate it. I'm sorry.
Ryan
Roll
starts
of
wiping off the
Cragmar.
slobber off his arm.
Roll of Cragmar tribe. That foolish human sorcerer who calls himself Glassstaff, we killed him, has delivered another message to me suggesting that our tribes join forces under his control. I have a better idea. Since we both draw power from the all-powerful One-Eyed who never sleeps, maybe we should join forces to destroy that delusional human, sack that pathetic town, and kill anything that stands in our path. Who knows if orc and goblins can unite under one banner, under one omnipotent common god? This might be the beginning of a new era for our kind. I await your response, King Groll. Roar, Axebiter.
Is omnipotent too hard for Canadian speak? Is that what we're trying to get to?
I'm not Canadian.
Oh, that's right. Damn it! I just put it ourselves. God dang it.
Yeah. No.
Roar axe spider.
You say that with such disdain. I'm not
Mm.
Canadian.
I'm
I'm
just.
not.
There's nothing wrong with Canada. I like Canada.
Hey, we got the best YouTuber that does D&D stuff on the internet.
Well, also the
I
Dungeon
lived
Dudes.
there at one point.
My boy.
There's Treant Monk,
yeah,
there's the
Treant
Dungeon
Monk.
Dudes. There's actually a few.
Dungeon Dudes are Canadian too, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
There are a few. There are quite a few Canadian YouTubers in general.
So we are not dissing Canadians or Canada.
I think one of the writers from the Dragonlance books might be Canadian too. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, Brugnor Axebiter is what it's signed by. So it sounds like he's trying to unite orcs and goblins. So Grohl was the king of the goblin tribe in the neighborhood. And it appears this Brugnor represents the orcs. And if you recall, there was a mission on the town board in Phandalin talking about orcs in Wyvern Tor.
Yep.
Hey, we're next to Wyvern Tor. Did we want to take a detour before we go to
No.
the lair, or do we want to go to the lair first?
Let's.
I think so.
I think it'd actually be most efficient to go to the lair, the Old Owl Well, and then Wyvern Tor if we wanted to do all those.
Old Owl.
All right.
Out of character, though. Old Owl, isn't that like giant stuff?
Well, all we know is that they.
Oh, there is
they were
trouble. Oh,
getting-
wait. Hello.
Yeah.
So you might have to click on the
There's
image,
something
and
like
sorry,
that.
it's kind of low resolution, but there is
Yeah.
trouble at Old Owl Well,
Yeah.
and there's also marauding orcs. Those are the two unfinished missions.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Good.
Old
rest
Owl
up.
Tor, or the Old Owl Well is Undead.
I hear
Yeah.
rumors about grave robbers, it says, under Old Owl Well.
Mhm.
The living dead and other unpleasant beings. Better to nip that one in the bud, if you ask me. So this is from the town master. Next thing we know, a horde of undead razes Phandalin to the ground. Visit me in the orchard for details. Oh, this is from a different man. Darren Enderman is concerned about
Oh.
Old Owl.
We didn't get the details on that.
Meh.
So Old Owl Well, potential undead. Wyvern Tor, no doubt, orcs.
Yeah. I think we stick to the plan.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Very
we've
well.
already like caught some of their alliance in Kragma Castle. So
But we're stopping at
You're-
Queenberry first, right?
Your
Yeah.
Leoman's tiny hut is opaque on the outside, but you can see through it from the inside, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like camouflage outside, but you can see through it.
Is it camouflage or is it just opaque?
It is.
You
I
can.
think you can change the color. If I
Yeah.
recall correctly.
Yeah, you can like
The
make it.
dome is opaque from of any color you choose.
Yeah.
So
So,
what do you choose?
I mean, like, kind of a dark green.
Or to match in with the surroundings? Grass?
Yeah.
We probably would have set it against the woods, you know. So we have a
Yeah, I mean the
background.
woods are right there. The outskirts are right there. So if that's where you want to put it, you set it to green. You have a very pleasant rest. All is quiet. You wake up the next morning. You are ready to proceed.
What about copying a spell into my book? Is that something I have to do like like from start to finish, or could I like break it up?
You can break it up. I believe there is a roll that you have to make, though, correct?
Not really.
Okay.
It just takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold per spell level.
And unfortunately, since it's another long rest, does that mean those awesome portent dice are
Yep.
null and void?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fortunately.
That's too bad.
it's fine.
That's
We just
really too bad.
we just had a really awesome day on the road. Yeah, it's like one of us decided to cook, and it was a nat 20 meal.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna
So
put
I
back
guess
a
I would
couple
have stayed.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
back a couple rations because of that. Then.
We had
I would've-
tacos.
Oh God, not again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
tacos.
tell you what, I'll make you a
Tacos, new
deal.
craze
I'll
in
make you a
Waterdeep.
deal, Inti, because you were such a great DM in Storms King Thunder. You still roll 2 Portent die, but the highest one you can replace with that Nat 20.
You don't need to.
No, I want to.
Aye.
Aww.
So 16 becomes a 20.
Sure.
So 12 and 20.
Yep.
Okay.
And I would have stayed 2 hours before going to bed, starting to copy Fireball then. Spending.
Ooh,
50
so
gold.
now you got Fireball in your spellbook?
I'm starting. I need another 4 hours.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. You got it. Yeah, you had enough time between last night at Cragmaw and today. You're good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, he's been. I mean, he's had that scroll for several days.
I had to channel my inner elf to get that stuff. Come on now.
Yeah, simplified spellcasting.
Well,
Don't worry about that stuff.
You
But-
were also copying like 12 spells every level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still take off the ink and such, you know.
Yeah. It's 150 gold. I took it off.
Cool. All right,
God,
so
thank God for my gauntlet spirit guy there. I can't remember his name anymore, but yeah.
Right in.
Yeah, Raiden. Yeah.
We love the letter R.
You know what? You're right, because I had Raiden as that, I have Ryan, and my next character is going to be Ridge. So you're not wrong.
We also have Rigel and Ryan,
Yeah.
Orion.
All right.
So it's your choice how you want to proceed. You have Coneyberry down the road. This is what you've heard from Coneyberry, from Tales from the Land, as well as townsfolk in Phandalin. The town of Coneyberry was sacked by barbarians many years ago, and now lies in ruins. The Tribor Trail runs right through the abandoned town, providing an easy landmark for locating areas of interest close by. The ruins of Coneyberry and old trails, they lead into Neverwinter Wood and to the south into the hills as well. On your map, you can see that Agatha's lair is directly to the northeast. What do you do?
Well, I want to, last night we probably would have had a discussion on how we're going to handle this. Are we going to go in and talk? Or are we going in guns blazing?
Oh
Well,
no, we have to talk. We
Yeah,
can't go in.
we need to
guns
convince it to tell us.
All right.
'cause we have
I'm not gonna say.
that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say a word. So it's up to Strings. You're the leader here. So
blazing. It was my mission to begin with.
I'm pretty persuasive.
Yeah, we can. It's a joint effort as always. It's just we have this comb that I still don't understand how it's going to help, but it's sort of a gambling token.
Yeah, so that was given
What's
to
that?
you by Sister Garalee, the elf
Yeah.
priestess of Timora, quote unquote.
That's a damn lie.
Oh, no.
She was convinced that if she gave you this comb, it would persuade her because it would sort of pander to the Banshee's vanity. Banshees are known to be quite fond of themselves and how beautiful they once were. And it is the belief of this priestess that if you were to offer this, it would be easier to deal with her. This is what she said.
Yeah. Definitely have to get a bit of a read on what kind of a man she is. But hopefully we can get to use this.
And it kind of makes sense just based on the lore that you've heard of Banshees. The priestess, Garalee, she actually tried to deal with Agatha herself. However, you did obviously see that Sister Garalee was quite beautiful. And when she showed up to Agatha's lair, it did not go well right from the get-go. Agatha was quite jealous of Garalee's beauty, and pretty much she fled back to Phandalin, and that's when you guys came in. Maybe you can convince her to tell you the location of Bo Gentle's spellbook. This is a spellbook that was lost long ago. Very powerful spellbook with You would assume high-level spells within it. Not as known of the location, but Agatha is quite knowledgeable of the area and the history, the past history of the area. And it was last known to be in Coneybury, this spell book,
It's
or
unfortunate.
the surrounding area.
Gary Lee was such a lovely person. I don't understand how communication fell out with the Banshee.
Well, I mean, if she sent us on this quest because she was too beautiful to complete it, God, that's such a diss on us.
Hey, wait a minute. You're right.
I just want to be clear, and I put my two-handed sword away. I grabbed my wand in one hand, and I have a war hammer in the other. So I'm ready for anything.
Yeah.
Very good. So what's the
All right.
plan? Head straight through the forest to Agatha's lair, or did you want to cut through Coneybury?
It's just a dead town, right? So
Yeah, I mean, there is value in seeing, like, if we have some way to believe that Agatha might have lived in Coneybury, there's some value in seeing the places they've lived in before. You might learn a thing or two about them, but I don't think we know that, so
no.
I guess we can just go straight there. I don't think there's anything we might know of or might want to see in Coneybury. If anything, if there's a Banshee around here, there might be undead in Coneybury, so...
Or there's just bandits that are holed up because it's the
Yeah.
main
Yeah,
road
let's-
between
So it's just
Tribor.
about time, I guess.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well.
From here.
The rain from the previous day has dried up, so it's not nearly as muddy, so you find it pretty easy traveling. However, once you get into this side of Neverwinter Wood, the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. And this is what you see. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches here. The air is noticeably colder than it was on the road heading to this area. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the wrapped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in shadows on top of a huge, what appears to be a huge hollowed out tree trunk. So imagine this huge tree cut long ago. It's just massive. Like the diameter is, 20 feet or something like that, maybe even bigger. On top of it, someone or something has wrapped branches of trees into a dome-like shelter above in the shadows. All of the huge trees that surround this dome make it so that it is dim light, almost dark. That's how thick the coverage is up above. A low doorway appears to lead inside this structure. And this is what you see approaching. It's way down there. I gotta go like this. Stand by.
Yeah.
Here it is. So as you can see, if you want to zoom out, there's a huge hollowed out tree trunk. There is a roof of branches. The area is rather dark. Wolfie is hesitant to move any further than his current location. He is looking all around in different directions. He appears to be quite spooked. What do you do?
I'll just put my paw down and be like, just stay there. Just make him feel a little better. Like have him just go over here.
He is freaking out, and he keeps darting his head back and forth in all directions, and he seems to be seeing something, or maybe it's just his senses going haywire. But you, Paladin, do feel an uneasy, unholy sense similar to what you felt in Wave Echo Cave.
Okay.
A home of sorts appears to be sheltered within. You can see that there's a table and possibly a chair. To investigate any further, you would have to approach.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna pop that.
Is there a doorbell?
Yeah, I figured you might. And
Yeah.
you've used this feature before, and it's been quite reliable for you. However, the sheer strength of whatever is occupying this domain is causing you to detect evil all around.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
So it's hard to pin down what type of undead, but there is no doubt a very strong undead presence. Like I said, you haven't felt this level of power since Wave Echo Cave and the Wraith Mormisk that you defeated.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna have Wolfie just kind of go over here, just duck down behind. Well, actually, no, over here.
Yeah, I'm going to turn off your aura.
Yeah.
I just want to show you how far out it was.
so Strings, slowly kind of looking back at the group, is like, and he's going to start approaching.
Hey, you got this.
Okay, looks like Strings is going in. What are the rest of you going to do?
Follow close by. Not too close. Always keeping like 2 steps behind. I just doesn't really like on that. So if he like looks back and waits for like at least half the group to move.
And Rayon and Strings, as soon as you get to the entrance, you feel the coldness around you becomes even more noticeable. And a small, kind of similar to Wave Echo Cave actually, a very thin sheen of frost is on the first step.
And here I am mimicking me, trying to blow my breath, and I can see my breath.
Kind of like that.
Okay,
Kinda
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Wasn't
I
wrong.
will press on.
All right, you start to take your first steps, and you kind of get a little bit of a better view of inside. And you don't see everything, but this is what you see peeking around the corner. A home of sorts is sheltered within this dome of woven branches that is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, and a table, and a reclined couch, and all of old but fine elven craft, you figure.
Strings is actually going to stop us here. It is polite to announce oneself before intruding on their
Yeah.
home.
I was about to mention that, and that can be pretty territorial about the places they roam forever.
I like polite.
Hello?
Is that what you say?
Is anyone home?
It is silent. It is dead silent.
Oh, beautiful Agatha, are you here?
Now you start to see the air start to swirl just above the table, right about here. It swirls with dust flying and a few twigs being picked up from the ground. The air grows even more cold. A powerful feeling of dread grips all of you.
Why did I say
cold... Sorry, go ahead.
No, just why did I say that?
Exactly.
Right,
A cold, pale light begins to flicker in the air in that location, rapidly taking on the form of what appears to be a female elf in spectral form. And this is what she looks like. Her hair and robes waving in spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now. "Foolish mortals," she snarls. "What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?"
Actually, we didn't know that.
"State your business, you the one who is robed and covers his face. Why are you here?" Pointing to you, Strings.
She got
We
a
have-
bird in my house.
We have come.
Leave with the comb.
Yeah. We have come for. We have come with purpose twofold: to ask a favor and to give a gift.
A gift? What could you possibly have to offer to me? And she approaches 10 feet.
We have a beautiful silver. Was it silver? Comb.
Both.
And I pull out the silver comb.
She sees the comb. It's too far. Bring it to me.
Very well. I will approach.
Closer. Very nice. As she looks at the comb. She looks over your shoulder and sees Rayon approach. I did not say you could approach. Stand back. Ooh, and she caught Volt. Go ahead and put yourself back where you were. Priest! Priest! She yells out, and she shrieks.
Damn it.
And goes back. Leave,
Oh.
priest. The rest of you can stay, but you must leave.
You understand
Is that
your
far
presence-
Keep going, priest. I know what you can do. Referring to your holy symbol. She's not too worried about Rayon, but she is offended by your presence, Volt. What do you do?
That's interesting,
I
because
moved
Rayon
back.
has his defined sense up, and he has a holy symbol, so that's interesting.
Yeah, she's not too concerned with you. There's something about Volt that is putting her on edge.
I think Zeus might have did her. You know what I'm saying?
And she's going to take a gander to see how far you are. A little bit further.
You understand that your presence is can even begin to burn her, depending on her nature.
Is that good, or you tell me? I'm not here to make trouble.
She ignores what you say, priest, and she moves forward. Now, let me see that lovely comb you have.
I show it, but I do not hand it to her yet. We have also come seeking knowledge of a certain tome of spells.
Knowledge is what I possess. Many different things. What tome are you looking for specifically? However, before I ask, may I see that comb? And she puts out her hand.
I would not wish to disrespect, but this is all I have for bargain. Well, this is the biggest thing I have for bargain. I would like to keep hold of it for a little while.
She's a little bit offended, but your charismatic tone is soothing her right now. So, very well. What is it you seek?
What was the name of the guy?
The
Bo.
Spellbook of Bo Gentle. Ancient
Bo
elf
Gentle.
from long ago.
I seek the location of the spellbook of Bo Gentle.
She's a little bit surprised you asked about this. She smiles with cold amusement. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check to see if you're able to glean some information from Agatha.
So am I actually rolling this, or is Rigel just giving me a 20?
I don't know. I'm not
Hang on.
sure.
That's up to Rigel. If I'm rolling this, I roll at disadvantage.
Sure,
Why is that?
I'll give you-
Because the voices from beyond that gives me disadvantage on my next roll still hasn't triggered.
What?
Yeah. So I still have disadvantage on my next roll.
Should have said something. You could have.
Yeah, I know there's no expiry, but let's give it like a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of silly that it would last this long. Don't worry about that. It's up to you, though. You can still use Rigel's assistance or not, but it would not be a disadvantage.
I'm not as persuasive as I am deceptive.
I guess. Yeah. Rigel just looks at mostly because he's just afraid of undead, just looks at the Banshee, doesn't want anything to go wrong. His eyes just flash for a bit and he gives Strings a 20.
Wow, natural 20. Strings, your words were so persuasive. She is very impressed with the way that you posed the question, your body language, and she's digging your appearance, actually. There's something about you. I sense something in your bloodline. What could it be? And now she's really curious. I will answer your question, and in addition, I will answer another question if you have something to ask. But first, before I answer these two questions, I would like to see your face.
Oh.
You would be one of few to see that thing. I suppose I am willing to do so. And
Are you going to take off the mask?
I'm going to slowly, with showmanship, take off my mask.
And I'm assuming this is in such a way that your companions don't see your face.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, he's
Right,
trying
so
to
look
use
like
that to
avert
us,
his
so-
gaze.
Yeah.
You slowly take off your mask, revealing your tiefling features. Handsome features, I must say. Charisma of 20, is it not?
Handsome, I think the way I'd like to picture it is he looks beautiful in the way that jewelry looks beautiful, not
Yeah,
necessarily
or-
in the way that people look beautiful.
Or beautiful in the eye of demons and undead.
That too.
Sure. She
She'll-
sees your striking features, and it brings her warmth in her heart. She hasn't felt this way in a long time, and she is struck in the back a little bit. Very well, Sir Bard. You can go ahead and put your mask back on. I will tell you what you seek. It is unfortunate, however, the news I have to give you. About the comb, you will give me the comb, correct, after I tell you the answer?
You promised 2 questions. I shall give you the comb after the first question, which is, of course, the Tome of Bowgentle.
Very well. Fair enough. The ghostly figure smiles at you with cold amusement. Very well, she says. I know that you seek many things. Unfortunately, the book that you are looking for has long been removed from the valley of Fandelver. When the town of Conyberry was sacked long ago, it was taken by wizards. I'm not sure the location of the book now, I am sorry to say. So the answer is, the book has been taken. However, she's confident, and she seems pretty truthful about it, that the wizards that ended up retrieving the book after whatever battle took place at Conyberry were of good repute, good nature. She's pretty confident that they were not evil mages out to use the book's power against, townsfolk or anything like that. She's pretty confident that they were going to take the book away and keep it somewhere safe. She says, I know that might not be the answer that you were looking for, but it is the truth. And you can roll an insight check, any of you, to see if she is telling the truth, but it seems that she is.
Rigel just kind of whispers, "Damn it, Girly's not gonna like that."
It is indeed not the answer I was looking for.
She says, you back there. Yes, you. What was that you just said?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You whispered something to the man behind you. What was that?
It's affairs of my own. Just worrying about my mission. Nothing to worry you.
I'm sure. Anyways, yes, you. What was your name? The one with the mask?
I can't hear you all the way back here.
Oh, you be quiet back there. Please?
What's going on?
Well, things are going fine.
I go by the name Strings.
Strings, I ask you this. You were unsatisfied, I can tell, with the answer. It
Unsatisfied.
is the truth. But I
but
will allow you to pose a second question.
And
Anything.
I have given her the comb at this point.
Oh, yes, you hand the comb, and she examines the comb, and sure enough, she is quite appreciative of it. Ah, yes, this reminds me of the days when I was a beautiful elf. And she looks at it, plays with it, and she says, Kitty, come see the new thing that I've retrieved. Kitty! And she goes, and then jumping up from the floor, a creature jumps into her arms, a spectral creature. And she shows this creature the comb.
Beautiful
Oh,
cat.
what a lovely cat.
Yes, she is lovely, isn't she? Her name is Meow.
Of course.
And she looks at you all, and just the cat, I mean, it just goes a big hiss, and then arches her back.
His previous cat.
Quiet now,
His cat
Meow.
was actually
I'm
Meow.
about to answer a second question. And then the cat jumps off and sort of hides around the corner, looking at you suspiciously. Go ahead, Agatha says. Pose your final question.
What is it that you know? What is it that you know of my line in particular?
When you mean that, do you mean your bloodline?
Yes, my particular bloodline has
And sh-
something of a fate to it. Do you know of that?
She opens up her senses, looks into your soul. She says, something's amiss. Your soul, I cannot locate it. What is the meaning of this? She asks.
My soul was traded for fair bargain made twice over.
A deal with the devil, she smiles. Am I right?
A deal made before I was born, and then a deal made like a few days ago.
Still
Very
fresh,
well.
the car smell.
I have other ways of seeing into your future. And she approaches and she says, put out your hand.
I do as instructed.
She is going to gently grab the hand, very cold to the touch, and you actually suffer 1d4 points of cold damage, unfortunately. Only 1 point. And she says, I apologize. That is the nature of my being. And she looks into your palm, and she reads it. And after a few moments, she lets go. And she looks up to your face, which is now covered, and she says, I see a future where you encounter something immense, something large. And unfortunately, I must say, you meet your demise. That is all I can see. And she steps back.
Thank you kindly for everything you have done. I shall show you one final parting gift, though it will not last long. And I will use my performance of creation to create a beautiful statue, wooden statue, because I have to meet the gold cost, of Agatha.
Ooh, very nice.
You may bask in its beauty for but 3 hours. We shall be on our way then.
All right, so the statue appears on the table. Very beautiful statue. She examines it. Well, I should thank you. However, I am quite sad it will only last 3 hours. I've been here for 1,000 years. 3 hours is just a blip in my timeline.
Alas, it is all I can manage.
And as you make your steps away, the cat rounds the corner and gives you a final hiss. As in, get out of here.
That's right, I told you.
And then she goes back and she says, well, that is the end of what I can offer you now. Now, please, leave. And she gives you sort of a dainty hand wave, like, leave my premise. And then she goes back to examining this beautiful silver comb.
And Strings will usher the rest of us out. Best not to overstay our welcome.
And she says, you, big cat, before you leave. Yes, you. Talking to Rayon.
Huh?
Maybe you will become my pet like Meow one day.
Nope.
We're leaving. I kind of like grab Ryan by the scruff, and I'm just kind of like, we're leaving now, and I have to reach like all the way up. It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm bending over and I grab a bite. You're going ow, 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 ow.
And as you stumble backwards, she goes back to looking at this beautiful comb. She says, well, farewell. And then she looks down. Wait 1 minute. That bitch, Sister Garalee, gave this to you, didn't she?
She did.
I knew it from your tone, wizard, pointing at you, Rigel. She smashes the comb on the ground.
Okay.
You liars. You working for her. I should have known. And she takes a deep breath.
Strings.
And I need you all to click on your tokens and roll for initiative.
Strings was prepared for this. How prepared?
We'll see. Very deep breath.
I'm actually going to use my inspiration on initiative.
What? Really? Okay, so your inspiration, you only get 1 on this level up, and the next level up is not going to be for a long time. Are you sure?
Well, I mean, I got a 20 either way, so no. I don't know.
Yeah, save your inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, she only goes on a 2+2. She goes on a 4. Bottom of the order. You guys lucked out. Strings, it looks like you go first, followed by Ketvia. The Banshee is taking a deep breath. What do you do?
Okay. Strings is going to pull out a scroll of silence and cast silence. Let's see, where... I don't have the spell, so...
Yeah, we know what it does. What's the area of effect, though?
Oh, here.
Yeah. It is a point within range within 120 feet, a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, draw where you want it.
Wow, 20-foot radius is big. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Literally the entire, center of the tree, right?
It's just a matter of where you want to place it.
I'm going to place it there, and I'm going to step into the area of silence.
Interesting. All right, you cast the spell from the scroll. How handy you just retrieved this scroll from Cragmaw Castle.
Indeed.
The area becomes silent. What do you do next?
Oh, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn, Ketvia, you've witnessed Agatha and Meow suddenly turn hostile. Strings has cast a silent spell and stepped in the area of effect. What do you do?
We are going to hit the bitch with a firebolt.
Wow.
14 hit.
Ooh. Okay, so your current location is a little bit tough. You would have a risk of hitting strings.
Yeah, I'm resistant to fire.
Well, I already rolled, so.
Oh yeah, you already rolled. What did you get? A 14 there?
Yep.
Yeah, so your 5 plus your modifiers is enough to miss strings, and you have actually hit Agatha.
Awesome.
Stand by 1 second.
And I too will jump
Not bad roll either.
towards the side. Well, I
we
haven't
have
actually
strings?
D8 because two
Yeah, because of the artillerist feature.
pain fire.
Okay. All right, so just 1 second. I got to set something up for my kid.
No problem.
Family first.
Not the best time, but this is what it is. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
So how hard do you think this fight's gonna be, guys?
it's a banshee.
They're CR5, I think?
We have,
CR4, but
we have
Leo's
the style.
modified stat blocks before.
That's
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
Yeah.
a little bit harder than that.
Oh man, this fight was fun though. The first time I played it with my level 3 party.
Oh. Yeah, low level parties.
we're a
Yeah,
couple-
well, it was great because
Yeah.
my cleric went in with a plan and cast silence.
Hey,
Oh, well, there we go.
it's going about the same.
Well, but then a ghost showed up, which the DM just totally improvised because, funny enough, the module actually doesn't expect you to attack the banshee.
Yeah. But
It doesn't even give you a stat block.
Oh, I can't do any shatters or thunder waves. Those are out.
Yeah, you're pretty much your basics, man, in this battle.
Well,
Oh.
yeah.
Mighty Orb.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I think.
I positioned it such that we can step out when we need verbal components and step in to be immune to whale.
Mhm.
Because somatic components are. Honestly, this might be one of the only situations where silence is actually a really good spell.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, at least for the party.
Yeah.
Well, no, because if you're going to try and use it to shut down spell casting, usually they can just walk 30 feet and then cast the spell.
Yeah. I need to be combined with like
Right.
difficult terrain and stuff.
And
I've
you
seen it been used to great effect by DMs, but
Yeah.
not so much by players
Yeah, yeah.
because they could have multiple enemies that can lock you into the inside the sign surrounding.
Yeah. The trouble with the spell is that it doesn't move.
Mm-hmm.
Right. To be honest, there's not many spells that do move though.
No, there's darkness. which
Darkness
is-
moves?
Darkness can move if you put it on an object.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I thought it was one
Silent?
of those deals like, where you can use like a bonus action to move it.
No.
Like, wait, what?
But silence just never moves.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess it's also really good if you're facing off against a lot of things that do thunder damage.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, as a scroll in this situation, I think it was like the best value.
oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Is everyone still here?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Heroes of Phandelver. Let's see what you can do. The firebolt has hit, causing 12 fire damage. As the firebolt hits the creature, this undead banshee, you can tell that some of the effect of the damage has been deflected by the undead somehow. However, she did sustain some damage. Anything else on your turn, Ketvia?
Nope, that's it for me.
I'm surprised you didn't bring out your little friend.
I don't think we'll need it too much in this fight.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe.
Rigel, before your turn, however, you feel a ghostly presence near you.
Oh, that's funny.
And if she was able to speak, she is silenced, but she would say, "Children, come to my aid."
Oh,
And
oh.
emerging from the ground, you feel a cold presence directly to your left, Rigel. And Volt, directly to your right, you see another one pop out. The daughters of Agatha appear. As they spring forth, one of them looks into your eyes, Volt, and gives you quite a stare, and you start to feel your muscles begin to seize up immediately. I am going to need you to roll a charisma saving throw versus possession.
Oh, jeez.
A little bit of a twist there. Go ahead. Charisma savings throw, cleric.
You know, it's funny. I had actually considered taking protection from evil and good.
What's your charisma save, Told?
Better than yours. And
Is
oh wait, no,
Paul
he's
here,
a
by the way?
cleric. He's not a.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I was muted. I'm
Yeah.
talking over here. I said, what do I
Talking
need
over
to
here.
save?
It is a charisma savings throw as she looks into your eyes, and you start to lose control of your body functions. See if you can resist. Possession.
I'm sure I'm gonna need like a 14, right?
Hard to say.
Oh, Rigel, you still.
Ah.
Natural 1. Are you kidding me?
Without a doubt, you feel your control over your body has been taken away by possession. Possession. One humanoid creature a ghost can see within 5 feet must succeed on a DC 13 charisma savings throw or be possessed by the ghost. The ghost then disappears. You, Volt, are now under the control of one of Agatha's daughters, the ghost. Can't be targeted by an attack or spell or other effect except ones that turn undead. And you're the one that can turn undead. And it retains its alignment, its intelligence, and wisdom and charisma. And it still retains its immunities. It otherwise possesses the target statistics. That's you! Knowledge, class features, and other effects. I probably should have not shown the last part. But anyways, you have become possessed. The other ghost looks at you, Rigel, opens her mouth wide, and lets out a horrifying visage. And I need you, sir, to do a DC 13 wisdom savings throw. Oh, and your wisdom is so strong.
I will use Tides of Chaos to gain advantage on the roll.
Are you sure? That means an automatic roll on my favorite table.
Is it?
It is.
On your next level casting spell, I think.
No, Tides of Chaos is just advantage on the roll, and that's it.
Wild magic.
Yeah.
This is different wild magic than what you're accustomed to. Tides of Chaos. You can manipulate the forces of chance and chaos to gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or savings throw.
Yeah.
Once you do so, you must finish a long rest before you gain the features. But there's a part I'm missing on here that it is an automatic trigger of a wild magic surge. Why not make it Why not make it fun? Use your Tides of Chaos.
Am I muted? Okay. Does it happen as soon as you use it, or when he casts a spell?
It's after he's done using Tides of Chaos. I'll add it right now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, search. All right. Let me see. Where's my wisdom
What?
save? That's a 20.
Hey, you needed that too. You got not one.
Wow, 120.
Oh, that one, that 20. Are you kidding me?
I love those.
And
nat
as
one,
she
nat
looks at you with the horrible visage, unfortunately, the rest of you also need to roll a DC 13 Wisdom save or be frightened, as
What?
all of you catch a glimpse.
Oh, not good.
Would told you to as well or no?
Frightening visage, you're all able to see this horrible ghost as she
nice.
floats. Ooh. Go ahead, Sean, and add the frightened icon to your token. Same with you, Kathia. Rayon, you have resisted the fear. And you, Volt, no need to roll. You are securely possessed. All right, let's get this party started.
And there's
That is-
nothing I could do about this? I mean, how did they, was this like a surprise
Wait,
round?
they're inside
or-
the silence area. They can't hear that.
Oh, I actually rolled for their initiative, and they were on the DM
Oh, okay.
layer.
Yeah. I'm actually just wondering, does Strings even know that there's ghosts
Oh,
behind him?
seeing.
Yeah, that's not the way it works. You still have to roll the save.
Line of sight is done.
Line of sight.
Line of
not...
sight and all of that good stuff, yes. And that is going to be the end of their turn as Volt looks towards you guys and starts to laugh in sort of a almost female voice. And if that's the end of their turn, Rigel, you're up next. What do you do?
Well,
And
this
she
changes
is
things a bit.
floating, she's floating 5 feet. The ghost to your left, Rigel.
Yeah. This is bad.
And you see this cat poke his head out, and he's trying to hiss, but it's all silent.
Yeah. I will cast Tasha's Mind Whip at this ghost. So it needs to make a intelligence saving throw. Or take 7 psychic damage.
Ooh, Tasha's Mind Whip. That's a nasty one. Let's see here. Intelligence! Okay, here we go. And she succeeds, taking half damage.
3. Damn it. I will then use my bonus action to attempt to shove 12 away from me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed one more thing. On those of you that failed your save, I need
Yeah.
you to roll more dice. I need you to roll a D4, each of you.
Oh, this is.
Oh, Ketvia, you have aged 40 years.
He's a half elf and young. That's fine.
Tieflings, however, not so fortunate. You have aged 30 years.
See, now that's a problem because Strings was already like 50.
Oh, dude. He's like almost like, he's like 100 in tiefling years now.
Well, Strings is now 79. No, tieflings live very slightly longer than humans.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the other way around.
Strings, you have gained quite a bit of age, but wisdom comes with age. And anyone else who failed their save, or is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I still have a strength score of 7, so it's still perfectly in character.
Yeah, there might be some other ill effects to your age now, Strings, but we'll deal with that at a later time.
Oh god, Strings already has so much going on.
I know. So did anybody else fail, or is that just it?
But
And Ketvia, what is your new age now?
My new age is to. We are 120.
Ooh, that's nothing for half elves.
Oh, I didn't realize Ketvia was so old.
And
Right.
Rigel, that was the end of your turn, right? After the
I'm gonna attempt to shove 12 away from me.
I mean,
Oh,
12
because
is also
12 is
happy.
looking at you with a quite strange look on his face, and you heard that laugh. Go ahead, Volt. Roll your saving
saving
throw.
You know this is going to be a natural 20, right?
I swear to God.
Saving
working
throw
against us,
for
bro.
what?
Strength saving
Strength?
throw. Yeah. DC 16.
19.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Come on, Paul.
Alright. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to go into the area of silence.
And as you move away from Volt, you mentioned that you have a wand in one hand, and what's in your other?
My warhammer.
Oh, she does not have proficiency because it's based on what she had in the previous life. But still, I want you to make a swing with that hammer minus your proficiency of 3.
And sorry, Rigel, but it's going to be Booming Blade as well.
No, I don't think you can on a reaction. I don't think you can.
He is Warcaster.
Yeah, I can. I got a
Warcaster, he
You got
can.
Warcaster. Booming blade away.
And I had to do that because you know that's what I'm going to do normally, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So this is going to be -3.
Mhm.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Alright.
it's only an 8.
Does not hit.
All right, this is interesting. If that's the end of your turn, Rayon, you look around and all hell is broken loose. What do you do?
Just before ending, I'll give advantage with my owl against this thing. Unless
Standard.
I guess,
okay.
Do
I
you
guess
want
it. Yeah, it has to roll, I suppose.
your owl to end in the silence?
Yeah, I guess owl has to roll as well against the. Okay, so the
Yeah,
owl's
both
here.
owls are creatures
So-
technically, so they would need
Not
to
not
roll
advantage, but still.
Actually, I have a very
your
I have a very
owl
interesting
is frightened.
question. So it says when you do with the possession that they don't get the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiency. Spellcasting is a class feature.
Yeah, so it would just be a swing with the hammer without the booming blade then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
as
right.
is Warcaster.
Now,
Hmm.
I don't
It's
think
a
the
feat.
aging affects the owl too much because it's like a face spirit.
However, it can't approach the source
Yeah.
of the fear, so it cannot offer the help,
So instead,
unfortunately.
it'll just move away.
And Rayon, as you begin your turn, Volt, can you roll for Ray because it needs to save versus frightened?
Sure. I don't know what I need. I'm just going to roll the D20. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
wisdom. You need a high
Yeah,
roll.
It's +1.
These
Nope.
fucking rolls. Are you kidding me?
It's also a
And
fate.
Rayon, as you begin your turn and you look around, hiding behind the bush, Wolfie is frightened to the core, and it is not.
Actually, he saved that. He saved.
He's still unfortunately he doesn't have the frightened condition, but he wants no part right now in this battle. He is freaked right out.
Okay, then we'll just mark him with the dodge action then, and just run away then.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but right now it's not looking like he wants any part of this this battle.
Where is it?
And Rayon, with your turn, you still have the opportunity to use an action.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Do I want to help Kedvia and Strings, or just go with the normal plan that we always do?
Is there something we always do?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've never
Ryan
met
gets
up.
the biggest,
Doesn't
baddest
matter.
thing in the room and he just goes after it.
Ghosts are potentially deadly. Banshees are potentially deadly. What do you do?
Sorry, Strings and Kefi. I think I'm going to go with my original plan.
That's fine.
No problem.
Alright, so casting on self. So, yep. So, bonus action. Divine favor on self.
Nice.
And then. Yep. Biggest, baddest thing in the room.
All right, she's floating there on top of the table. It's within 5 feet. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm 7 feet tall. It's definitely gonna be range anyways. Clicked on it. Oh God, come on.
Oh, good God.
No,
As you
no.
swing- as
Favor
you
of the gods.
swing your
Fuck that.
trusty sword- No need. As you swing your
Oh,
trusty
okay.
sword, you connect with Agatha.
Oh, it was a hit. 12.
It was.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Wait, I got. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's 15 slashing damage, magic weapon, and then 3 radiant. Oh.
This sucks.
This is gonna be rough. I mean, I could have. What I was gonna do was I was gonna upcast heroism on strings and Kefia to knock him out of fear.
I can't do nothing, can I? I mean, there's no other saving throw.
I mean, you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, but
I mean, I could have knocked
I
you
mean,
guys
that's
out of
not what
fear,
you want to do.
and you've been immune
I-
to
What's
fear
that?
for the rest of the time. But
I think we would be fine because I'm not going to be using attack rolls, and I don't think Sean is either. For strings, I guess.
I don't know that crossbow, man. It's
that crossbow, man. It's deadly.
I'm afraid of that thing.
Well, what sucks is he got my fucking owl. I was gonna come in and try to cast on myself, like
Well, here's the thing.
you know.
You can't.
Here's the
I
thing.
know.
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
try.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but Tolv won't be it won't be using your wisdom if I put wisdom saving throws on you. So
Yeah, there's that. Damn it, I was debating whether to use my 12 portent for that, but I didn't think the DC would be just exactly 13. Plus, I was asking what the charisma save was, but I don't know what Tol's
Yeah,
charisma
because
save.
I was gonna use my clockwork, and just save, but it wouldn't have worked anyway. I needed 13.
Yeah, because if I gave you the 12, it would have beaten it. But I was debating if would a ghost really be DC 13? Because I remember ghost being super deadly. So.
is
And
there,
then you were like, I imagine it's gonna be like a 14. I was like, yeah, it's probably the 14. So I didn't use it.
Either
Well, if you would
way,
have gave me the 12, I would have had the 14.
You would have
Yeah.
had 13, which is exactly what you needed.
Why would it have been 13? Because my saving throw is +2.
You only have a +1 in charisma. Oh, you don't have your ring of protection on your character sheet in roll 20.
Yeah, no, I have it on my sheet here. So.
Yeah, I was looking at your sheet on roll 20.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, I'm back. Yes, the sword has
That would
caused
have changed.
18
Yeah.
total damage. Anything else on your turn, Rio?
radiant doesn't do extra.
No, but it definitely caused her to shriek.
is that
Silently.
a smite?
In
Silently
silent
shriek.
pain. Yes.
Oh, yeah, you said a smite. That's true.
And you're
Okay.
not level 5 yet either, are you?
No,
Well,
none of us.
well,
He
fine,
does
yeah.
not have extra attack yet. No,
Yeah.
but he can still smite.
If you
Yeah,
want.
you can still smite.
Oh yeah, I can smite. I forgot about that. I can smite.
You can smite with a second level spell slot now.
Yes, I can.
And
I
it'll
will. So, hold on. Where? Uh-oh, where'd it go?
If it's a second level
under.
spell,
Oh, it's
it'll
my
be
bottom bar. Never mind.
48.
Sorry.
Well, but it does extra to undead.
Yeah. It's 48 with the end. I'm pretty sure.
Is this undead?
It
It's
sure
a
is.
banshee.
Yeah. It's 3d8 for a second slot, and then 1d8.
Ryan,
It does an
Ryan might
additional
not know.
18 radiant damage then on top of that.
Ooh. So you've used a second level slot. Because it's undead, it adds another d8. 18 radiant! And
Yeah.
she is silenced, but you can see she reels back in pain.
So
did
that
not
was
like that.
36 damage in one hit.
Mhm.
Nice. Way to go.
Anything else on your turn?
Hold on. I think that's a bonus action to do that. I think I already used it. Where is it?
Yeah, I think that's your turn.
Wait.
Bonus movement action.
Oh. Immediate after. No, it's a bonus action. Never mind.
Very good. Volt, it
Next
is
time.
your turn.
Wait, what'd
The
you use the bonus
possessed-
action on?
I
do me a
cast
favor.
divine
Oh.
divine
Ah,
divine
right,
favor
right.
on myself.
Yeah,
I could have also given myself temporary hit points, but I already used my
Yeah.
bonus action. I can do that next turn though.
Volt, clearly possessed by some otherworldly being, almost robotically steps forward. And with the hammer, he is interested in striking strings. And then he pulls back and he's about to hit the tiefling, but then Agatha, she can't say anything, but she points, like she's pointing at you, Rigel.
Hmm?
And then Volt gives her a nod and then hits with the hammer. Go ahead, Paul, as you try to strike the wizard who lied to Agatha.
I didn't lie.
No, you told the truth
I said
actually.
nothing.
You
Yeah.
You're the one that lied.
If
She asked
anything,
you
I said the truth.
about. She asked you what you whispered, and you lied.
You
Aw.
did.
Come on.
I told her the truth. I told her it was personal
Yes.
Oh, and the 8 is a miss.
To be honest, I'd rather her hitting,
Uh,
or rather told be hitting Rigel, because he's not the one that's concentrating on silence.
Yeah. That is
Oh,
only the
a
D20,
good
so
point.
I guess it would add the
I'm
modifier.
sorry.
But strings also has
Hold on.
strings.
It
Isn't-
uses 12 strength modifier, right?
Yeah. So the only thing that's missing from that roll is you got a -3 for the proficiency.
No, yeah. That
Okay,
doesn't-
so it'll only be an 11.
It's still an 11. Yeah, that misses.
And if that's the end of his turn, which it is, we switch over to Agatha. Agatha, she lets out a huge wail. However,
Ever.
it is silenced, and she looks around, seeing this invisible magics that must be in place, and she looks at you, Strings. And if she could talk, she would say, "I trusted you." And what
I
she's
Never
something
going
trust the
special.
devil.
what she's going to do next after she casts that Banshee Wail as her action, she is going to use incorporeal movement and whoop, disappear into the ground. Rayon, unfortunately, you do not see her disappear. You cannot take an attack.
But Rigel can see her, right?
What?
Why?
Roger can see invisibility.
She went in the ground, dude.
Oh, you went in the ground. Oh, I didn't catch that. Sorry.
And while in
Or
the
the disappear
ground,
part.
it's going to end her turn, and she does take force damage, but she is happy to be out of sight. And the kitty actually is going to try to jump on you, Rayon, and start scratching.
Cat fight.
And it is going to attack with its claws of necrotic death.
There it is in the background.
Oh yeah, no, I'm letting that be heard on purpose.
Oh, connects hard. 19 plus 4, AC 23.
Oh, I'll tell you, it's just a kitty
Uh,
cat.
He
Okay.
didn't actually roll the wild magic surge. He rolled a d20 to see if it triggered.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, I saw Magic Surge 3. I thought that's what the roll was.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually,
'Cause 3
Rigel,
was the invisibility. That's what I
Oh,
was
so
like,
it's
oh.
actually rolling on the table?
you still owe me a wild magic surge, but we'll get to that in a moment
Yeah,
because
that's. Let's see, that 3 was for the mind whip because
I-
he did cast a mind whip.
Yeah, I thought it was just rolling the 1d20 for the magic. surge.
yeah, no, I apologize. No, it's an automatic wild magic surge on the table once you use your tides
Oh,
of chaos.
So maybe we need to
Well, I'm
rewind
never
a
using
little
that
bit
again.
then.
I added that little rider into the notes. You can see that if you want.
Yeah.
But that was the way it's always been. That's the way I've been running it in my other campaign. I just forgot to write that little detail.
So do we need to rewind a little bit, or?
No. Rigel is about
Alright.
to roll on the wild magic surge. But first, Rayon, you feel some cat claws. And he is
Yeah.
going to, the kitty is going to do a corrupting touch. 3d6 plus 2 necrotic damage.
Wait, did you
Wow.
say 3d6?
Yeah.
That is 14 damage.
God damn!
It's only
It's a mean kitty.
It's only
And
a
then-
kitty cat, they said.
Little kitty is going to whoop, go into the floor out of sight. And
Damn.
it is going to take some force damage. Oh, max force damage. And I will mark that on the kitty's health bar. Rayon,
Kitty
you
goes
are
squish.
alone in this room. Before we go on to the next turn, I'm going to reveal the rest of the compound to you. As you look around, you can see there's a bookshelf to the left and a large chest to the right.
Not interested in chests. Chests hurt people.
And if that's the end of her turn, which it is, then we are going to go to Rigel. And let me get my player's handbook before you roll that D100. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, we have the table right there on the handout.
All right, I will refer to the Wild Magic Surge table, which is on page 104. I am ready when you are.
81, you take 1 additional action immediately. Okay, well.
Oh, wow, you take 2 actions on your turn, and it's your turn right now. What do you do with those 2 actions?
What's
Is
my
it?
turn? I don't think it is.
No, it's Strings' turn, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we'll wait for your 2 actions on your turn. Strings, you're up first.
Okay, Strings is... Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to step down, and I'm going to say something to Tolv. And that thing that I'm going to say is... blindness, deafness.
Volt, it appears you are the target of a spell. Your companion has cast one against you. I need you to roll a Constitution savings throw. DC 16.
Do I have to roll?
You
Can I
do.
just accept it?
If you could, but you can take away the proficiency, I guess. If you have any. If not, then it's just a straight con save.
Con save?
Yep.
Con
I
save.
got
Yep.
advantage on those.
Does it use 12 or the...
It's not a concentration save. It's a save against a spell, so you don't get advantage.
Okay, so it's
Just a con save. Straight.
con save.
Oh,
Hey, nice.
Good.
You,
yeah,
you are now a blind, possessed man.
Have you seen this? Have you seen these rolls? Can I just? Besides the 119, I don't think I've rolled anything over a 3 or 4.
You
For
can,
once, we're glad.
In this case,
And
it's actually a good thing for your party member.
yeah, you can repeat the save at the end of your turns. Or rather, the ghost can repeat your save at the end of your turns.
Oh, and Volt, while I think about it, there's a lot going on here, but your owl actually has its action to do something.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, but I can't get any closer to the.
Yeah, it is frightened.
And then Strings is going to pop a couple spaces up here into the silence.
Okay, very good.
All right, well then.
No, just the one space, actually.
Ray is going to go over here somewhere.
Roll your save for fear, right?
Oh.
Do I get another save for the fear?
Against the horrible visage?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so. Let me just double check. At the end of its turns, yes, you can roll again. Same with the owl, too, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Well, I mean, Strings is... Oh, hey, that triggers.
Oh.
I have augury.
You rolled a natural 1 on your save. That is augury.
What do I need to do? A dex save or a con save? What is it?
No.
For the frightened.
Wisdom.
You're not frightened, I think.
The
No, the owl is.
Oh, the owl, yeah.
And that reminds me, you too, Rigel, you can roll a save for your owl.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to save
Yeah,
that
that's good
augury
enough.
for a little while.
Both owls are no longer frightened.
Mhm.
So if you want to change your action with the owl on your turn, I'm pretty sure he's free to do whatever you want coming up.
Yeah. Strings get augury for the next 30 minutes.
For the next
And
10
anything
minutes.
else on your turn, Strings?
No, that was the end of my turn.
All right, Ketvia, you are frightened.
And muted.
Yeah,
God
muted.
damn it. Just noticed that. But
Hey,
now
you're
that I
just
see
role-playing
that
the
I
silence
can
spell.
do like 3d6 damage. We are going to come over here and pop down a little friend.
There he is. But can't you do his music in silence?
Oh, that's right. Oh, it doesn't work. No.
No.
It does.
We hear it in our mind, I think.
It's psychic.
It's magic.
It's psychic. It's a
Everyone gets-
psychic jukebox. You hear it in your head.
It is. It's a psychic jukebox.
Whenever stuff doesn't make sense, magic did it.
Cause magic.
So 6. Oh, only 6. 6 temp HP for all of those in the area.
Pretty sure that's the first net one on the temporary hit points that I've rolled. Oh well.
We'll take any we get.
Hey, it's better than that one on that thing is still better than most temp hit points abilities. So, I
That is
mean,
true. Alright, that's it for me.
As the DM smiles with that nat 1 from Little Thing. The ghosts are up. Ooh, let's see what we can do. We did Horrible Visage last time from the one next to you, Rigel.
Mhm.
Now she is going to look deeply into the eyes of Ketvia. I need you to roll a charisma savings throw versus possession.
I will give him a 12 on his roll. Unless, wait, what's your save?
That's not gonna help. I have a negative.
Never mind then. I will not use my,
Alright,
my
dice
12.
gods, I'm relying on you right now. Actually, we're gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, hopefully it comes in handy. It is a DC 13 wisdom. Let's see what you got. Or no, charisma or wisdom? One
Charisma
second.
was it.
I believe
Charisma.
it's charisma. Let me just double check.
Possession is usually charisma.
Yeah, it's charisma. That one
Possession is charisma, DC 13. Yes, I wanted to make sure. Oh,
God damn it.
you've got to be kidding me, guys.
And that ghost disappears. I want to leave it on the layer just to keep the place in order. But Ketvia, you have lost control of your bodily functions. And you pee your
Fortunately,
pants.
you had to pee.
And you pee your pants.
So, would I still be frightened, though?
No, we'll say that goes away, actually.
You'd be frightened of yourself, so that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And as that ghost enters your body, Ketvia, the other one that is already occupying the body of Volt decides to grapple Rigel. Go ahead and roll a...
Wait, is he
Right.
taking two
Wait,
turns
wait,
around?
wait.
Yeah, he took one turn on his Tolf's turn, now he's taking another one. That's what...
Yeah, it's the ghost turn, isn't it?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's
he
the
took
ghost.
a turn on 12's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm still keeping Volt's. Yeah. So we'll wait for Volt's turn, but you'll see Rigel. He's gonna do something fun on you, and
I
that
wonder
is
what it
going
is.
to be the end of their turn.
Surprise!
And he is
Rigel,
blind, so he doesn't...
Rigel, this battle is going sideways. What do you do?
Yep. There's not much I can do. Damn it, the match disappeared.
I hate that I don't get a saving throw at all to push this thing out. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know what to do.
don't forget I'm blinded, so if you want to move...
Yeah.
Since when did we start playing Arena?
Alright. You know what? I'll move over here all the way towards Ryan. So Ketty, I think, gets to make a opportunity attack.
with,
Go ahead,
now,
Ketvia.
you know the staff's gonna hit now, right?
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna roll a nat 20.
Oh God, no!
Oh, good.
That staff. The staff
Nope.
comes through.
Yeah, the stuff moves through.
Here's a question:
Uh-oh.
does silence extend through the ground?
I would say so. Sure. Yeah. Why not?
'Cause it would actually be useful for me if it didn't.
Sound travels better through ground, I believe.
Interesting. I don't really have much to... Are we fighting our friends?
You could
Gonna have
always,
to.
Yeah,
just
I would.
as a suggestion, you can always hold an action.
Yeah,
Well,
problem is
it
we're in the middle of the.
depends. Out of character, it depends if the ghosts are attached to the banshee for their chain
So it's
to this
here.
plane or existence. I would think. So it would be dependent if we kill Agatha and they're
That's what I'll
still
do.
there, then
I'll-
yes. But
I get
Hard
the
to
double
say.
action right from the search.
He does.
Sorry, say again?
Yeah, you do.
Do I get the double action from the search right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
So I will use my first action to dash away from the silence, and I will then hold an action to cast slow when the banshee appears.
Oh, interesting.
That's it.
Very good. If that's the end of your turn, then Rayon, you see Rigel ready in action to cast a spell. You've been struck by some claw damage. What do you do?
I don't know that Kevia and Tolvar are possessed though.
You can tell for sure that Volt is. You're not 100% sure about Ketvia. But
You
Ketvia
just-
did take a swipe, and you turned around and maybe saw Ketvia swipe at your comrade.
Unless Rigel tells me, as a bonus, I guess.
I
No,
mean,
you can't.
you can't hear him.
Oh
No,
yeah.
you're looking around and you're seeing what's going on. You're positive Volt is
Yeah.
possessed, and you're not 100% sure about Ketvia.
While he's doing his components, reading slow, he's like pointing towards scheduling with a bit of a scared face.
Man, this is stupid. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing I can really do, is there?
Other than smack us, no, not really. And you know what? I'll give you permission to hit me this time, unlike last
Give
time.
me permission. Okay. Well, we're level 5 total, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is uncheck that. I am going to back up against this wall here. I'm going to hold my action. All hearing is static.
That's Bailey.
I don't know where that's from.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action with a firebolt.
Static.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
It's synaptic static.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hold my action with firebolt when the banshee appears.
Very well. As you finish your turn, Wolfie starts barking. Woo, woo, maybe gaining some courage. Go ahead and roll a Constitution savings throw for Wolfie to see if he can join the fray.
Constitution?
Yeah. Testing his constitution, his will to join the battle. Doesn't look like he's quite there yet, but he does take some steps forward, and now he's hiding behind that bush over here. So you can tell he's getting there. He's getting close. And as you finish your turn, I believe it's the Volt's turn. Yes.
Yeah.
And Volt, yes. I am needing you to... Hey, where'd the wizard go? Oh, he's way up there.
Not that Tolv would know.
Yeah, Tolv
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
actually
blind.
know because he could neither see nor hear that.
That's true. He is
But-
blinded. Blind or deaf? It's one or the other, isn't it?
He's,
Oh,
Yeah, I
he
think it's
couldn't
one of-
hear me moving away because I'm in the silence area while I move.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to hear you. So he is going to try to grab thin air over here as an action, and he is going to stumble a bit and move forward. So strings, if you wish.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to use my augury because it's not an action. It's just I'm going to ask.
Is it not?
Augury? It's a spell. Wouldn't it be an action?
No, he got it for free.
Yeah,
If
it's
anything, augury takes longer than a minute, actually. Let me just-
within the next 10 minutes, you can ask the spirits about a specific course of action, and you receive the omen as if you had cast the augury spell.
It was from his Nat 1 save thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
voices from beyond.
I know where it's from. Okay, fair enough. We'll waive the 1 minute
And
passing.
I'm going to ask if knocking him unconscious will remove the possession.
Interesting. Okay. You pose the question. You hear whispers in reply. Yes.
And stab.
Stabby stab.
Oh, he's wearing plate armor, dude.
Yeah, but
I mean,
he should
it
have
hits.
advantage.
It hits.
Oh, 23 is a hit.
He stabbed me in the buttocks.
Wow, this is gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a long
Don't
battle.
say.
Hey, listen.
Hey,
And
I'm
that
down
is
to 30.
Of his turn. So top of the order, Strings, you're up. Wait, no, you're not up. First, you feel a presence reappear in the room because it's actually Agatha's turn. And Rayon.
It is, but Tolv gets
yeah.
a con save as well
yeah,
against the
go ahead.
blinded.
Agatha appears and Meow appears. And
Logos off.
those of you with nope, still blinded. Those of you with held actions, you see the creatures reappear. What do you do?
Slow goes off, and I'm going, since it's a 40-foot cube, I'm going to essentially target the cat, her, Ketia, and Tolv.
Because you can exclude friendlies, right?
Yeah, I'm posting it at the moment. There it is.
Ooh,
They must
DC
make a
16 wisdom.
wisdom.
Go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Or be affected and have your speed halved, take a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and can't use reactions. And in your turns, you can only use an action, a bonus action, not both.
Oh, you know what? Tolv, that wouldn't have hit because I'm frightened.
Well, is your source of fear in sight?
Well, no, I guess it's not because it's
Yeah.
inside Ketvia.
It's inside them. Alright, so
that-
Did you roll?
you 4 get to make a wisdom saving throw against my spell. And
So,
then I have to roll.
Kephia and Volt, your save is going to be special because there's no proficiency. So -3 to yours. So
there you go.
15 is what you got.
Well, it also
That
uses
fails.
the ghost's wisdom.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. 15 is what you got. Oh, Kephia, you have failed too. You are both slowed by the spell.
And the Banshee and the cat as well.
Banshee and Cat. Banshee is the first roll.
Mhm.
And she failed, and so did the cat.
They're all slowed. And then I have to roll for Wild Magic Search, which I'm...
Ah,
Hey, she has -2 to her C.
Which was already poor to begin with.
So that 11 might hit.
I mean, it told
11
it
is
earlier.
a hit,
So.
thanks to the slow. 9 fire damage. Again, you see the fire fizzle a bit, but you do see that she is looking worse for wear.
yay.
Cool.
And if that's the end of your reactions, then they are going to go. Well, she is tired of this silence, and so is the cat. So her speed is halved, so she can't go very far. In fact, only 15 feet, I believe. So what she's going to do is she is going to move through. I'm going to ignore that wall being difficult terrain, and she's going to move through. Meow, however, not so fortunate. He is going to only get this far, and then he is going to use his ability to, as an action, to go right here and scratch that foul abomination of a construct. Oh, it was on 17 and missed. And then same thing, cat is going to disappear. And that is going to be the end of her turn, as the slowness really has hindered her ability to do much. And now we go to Strings.
Cool. So, I'm sorry about this, Tolv, but
Either me or her. Yeah. Oh, I got to add 6 back, right? Because you said you were frightened.
no,
But did you?
I
No,
couldn't
no.
see the source of my fear, so it's fine. However,
Scorching rain! How rude!
and all of them hit because of slow.
Oh yeah.
And
So
I
how
lost
many-
low.
Oof.
What did you hit me for?
10 plus 13.
Only 13 damage.
Come on, you could do better than that, dude.
I mean, that's a 3, a 1, a 5, a 1, a 1, and a 2.
What was
Wow.
it, minus 13?
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn? Agatha is looking at you with angry eyes. She knows you are the one who silenced her wail.
I'm good. I could have thrown that at Agatha,
Too late now.
but I like what I did.
Very good. If that's the end of your turn, is it?
Yeah.
If that's the end of your turn, Ketvia, possessed by one of the daughters of Agatha, the Banshee, is going to do this. So, little friend, I'm wondering, it can't do anything without Ketvia's bonus action, so I'm pretty sure it's just going to dodge.
Yeah, that is correct.
I don't think it can grant any HP or anything like that. It's just dodging.
Yeah, because it takes my bonus action, and it's also a class feature, so they can't use it.
And Ketvia, what did you try to use to hit the wizard again?
The staff.
Oh, the staff is out, and you are dual-handing it this time, and you are going to try to club Strings over the head.
I mean, I do have a shield, so in order to dual-hand it, I'd have to take an action to dock it.
Oh, I forgot you were carrying a shield. Okay, just one-hand it and try to club him.
Nope.
No.
The staff comes through, man.
How dumb would it be to trigger the armor and move 10 feet back?
I don't know.
Because then I'd be out of the silence, and Agatha would go before I do.
So
pretty dumb.
that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
And if that's the end of her turn, which it is, possessing Ketvia, then we'll skip down to Rigel, followed by Rayon. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Well, it seems
So
like
that
we're...
ghost in the turn order is possessing Ketvia, and Volt's character is still in the order possessed by the other ghost.
Yeah.
I only got 17 hit points left, so.
Complicated. Go ahead, Rigel.
Right. Spellcasting was a class feature, right? So
Correct.
I will throw magic missiles at Tolv.
He's blind, so you can't, like, dodge or anything. You have advantage if you do a regular tech spell.
Magic missiles.
Take 11 points of damage.
This
Then...
elf
Oh my
ghost-
god.
This elf ghost used to be a wizard in her previous life, and she's going to cast shield. No, I'm just kidding.
Wild
I'm
magic.
sorry. Whoa. You're going way too fast.
I am
wanna savor
frightened.
these wild magic surge, Rigel.
I am frightened of Ryan until the end of my next turn.
You are frightened by the nearest creature until the end of your turn. Slow your roll on these wild magic surges. I want to get my table ready, please.
Are you kidding me?
That being the case, I will attempt to get away from him.
Can't
Please
move closer.
Get away from me, good sir. And I will attempt to pull Ketvia away from Strings.
Ryan is shaking his head because he's thinking he's surrounded by the idiots now, and he's not the idiot anymore.
Ketvia
Well,
succeeds. Yeah, so affects nothing. And I
Kethia
will.
succeeds. Wow.
I guess I'll just like into this corner to get away from Ryan.
And as you bump the table as you walk by, that fine statue that the bard created falls onto the floor, and there's a big dent in it.
All right.
Aw.
I will then use the
Big
help
ol'
action
crack.
against Nagatha with my owl, make him move like about here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
And this wild magic surge, talking about the frightened condition, I don't see any saves or nothing. So
No, it's just at the end of my next turn, I think.
straight up end of your.
Yeah.
Is it next turn?
Until the end of your next turn, yes.
Yeah. Okay, very good.
Hmm?
And if that's the end of your turn, Rayon, you see Rigel cast a spell against your ally, and then he looks at you and runs away. What do you do?
Did I see
There's all
Agatha
sorts
go
of
through the
confusion.
wall?
I would say yes.
She went
Yeah.
from here to here, so it was himself.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. Time to chase somebody down, and then we'll take some hits for this too, so this is gonna be rough. Actually, 12 already uses reaction, right?
I'm blind.
Yeah,
I can't
he's
see
fine.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can't
he's
do
blind.
reaction anyways, never mind.
Yeah.
So it'll just be
And slowed.
Kethia.
Yes, and my almighty, very feared staff.
He actually can take reactions because he's slowed. None of it can.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, then
Oh, I didn't get a
Those
save at the end of my
expeditious
turn.
retreat, you can reach Agatha, yeah.
that's what I'm doing. Switching gears, so Divine Favor comes off, and Foot Speed goes on.
You gain incredible speed and you rush your way through the crowd, and on the other side you find Agatha face to face.
Kefe, you do get a attack of... No, you don't, because you're...
Nope.
Never mind.
Nope, he doesn't.
Okay, well, I will take a swipe at Agatha then.
She's surprised as you round the corner with such speed. How did he get there this fast, she thinks. Go
And I'm
ahead.
going to use my inspiration on this.
You need a 10 minimum to hit her. I don't think you need it. You literally have to
I
roll
just
on that
want to
one.
make sure it hits.
For a crit.
Well,
Gonna
you
let
say
that-
that.
That's a miss? No, that's actually a hit as is.
What's the
because of
inspiration?
slow-
Inspiration is another d20.
He could
Yeah,
literally
it's-
only miss
Oh,
one.
inspiration.
That's,
Don't
it's
worry
another
about it.
1d20. Okay.
Yeah, save your inspiration. You hit as is.
I did? Oh,
Because of the
AC.
slow-
Oh, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Minus
Shoot.
two.
Which is
Okay.
funny, because he rolled a 2 on the die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like almost the lowest I can roll.
Smite the bit.
Yes,
Smite
there'll
the
be a
bitch.
smite on top of this. Unless, yeah, I'll just smite it. Fuck it.
She is not dead. 11 slashing was quite a hit, but she is still alive.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
smiting
we'll
this.
see about that 4d8 later.
Orion has 2 second silver slots? True.
I have to, like, input all the information when I do this. Takes a minute.
Woo! Because he's multi.
Ooh.
Another 30 damage total.
Yep.
19 damage. In addition to the 11, a flash of radiant light goes off. Agatha gets split in half by the radiant energy and disperses. Whoosh! And she is dead.
Again.
The bodies that are possessed by Volt and Kefia, they start shaking and shaking. And I need both of you to roll. This is on your own character sheet, not theirs. I need you to roll a Constitution savings throw to see if you can eject the possessed ghosts in your body. It's gonna be it's gonna be pretty tough. DC 15 or better. You
Do I get
force them
advantage
out
on
of
that
your
because
body.
I have Forecaster?
No.
Warcaster is
No.
very specific.
It's only for
Kefia, you are
concentration.
still possessed by the ghost.
Dang it.
Oh, fucking 1? Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on!
Jesus fucking Christ.
As disturbed,
I was right, though. I was
as
right.
disturbed and angry as they were, they retain control of your bodies, and they are even more angry than before.
Oh, somebody kill me so I could get up and fucking do some damage.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Rayon,
Yeah, but it's your turn, unfortunately.
if that's the end of your
Well,
turn,
let me make sure I have no
Bolt.
more movement. Hold on. Wait, where was I? Yeah.
Yeah, not. I remembered you actually had advantage because of my owl, but she's dead.
That doesn't matter.
Good old
Yeah.
Tolv.
As you find yourself blinded and silenced, the ghost controlling your body is going to stumble forward and try to grab strings and grapple you. I need you to roll a strength check minus any proficiencies versus strings, your dex or strength athletics, your choice.
Does blinded
Well,
affect at all?
this would be disadvantage, right? I'm just gonna roll
Yes.
2d20s.
I would say so, yes, because of the blinded.
You're like walking like a
Sure.
mummy in front of him, going like,
It says blind.
11, and I rolled an 11.
I mean,
So,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess
disadvantage
Yeah.
because you're blind, right?
So that's an 11.
Right,
No, it doesn't
so
matter. The 11
not-
was first.
it's
I
not
think you
disadvantage.
11
Disadva-
plus your strength? What's your strength? It's pretty high, isn't it?
It's +3.
Plus
I
3.
beat him anyway.
Acrobatics is overcoming the strength check.
Blind depends on the DM because it says the creature fails any ability check that requires some sight, but strength has
Yeah,
a move,
no,
so...
I would say a grapple requires.
yeah,
some.
strength
Yeah,
has
you
a
know what
move.
you
So.
need. You need to see what you're grabbing. I mean,
And the bard has dexterously, it was close, but he avoided the grapple from Volt, and that is going to be the end of its turn.
Hold on,
Agatha.
hold on. Hold on. What
Uh-huh.
can I do with my familiar? Can I control it at all?
Oh, do whatever
Can I
you want.
do-
Yeah. Familiar's acting on its own volition.
Can it use my spells?
No. Well,
No, I would say no.
No.
Plus, you use your
I
action
believe
to
I believe how it's worded is you cast it and use the
Yeah, I know.
familiar
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
action.
It's
It was
trying,
worth
man.
a
I was
try.
trying.
lawyered.
Oh, and
Lawyer.
Rigel too, if you want to use your owl, go ahead.
Yeah, I
I'm
use
gonna-
mine to give advantage.
I'm gonna try to attack myself with the owl. With my owl.
Familiars cannot attack.
Familiars can't attack. Yeah.
You can give help against yourself,
Yeah.
That is true.
or Kethia, whichever.
Yeah, I'm gonna distract myself. So whoever got an attack advantage, they'll have an advantage on me, and then I'll
I mean,
move
they
back.
already do, but sure.
Yeah, I know, but whatever.
The owl must be
Very
like,
good.
super confused.
And if that's the end of his turn, which it is, Agatha has been deceased, unfortunately. However, popping up from the floor, everybody's favorite pet. The cat has returned, and it is going to take the dash action to get out of this mess. And it is going to try to escape this horrible silence. And it is going to get out here. And then it's going to see this dog in the distance, and it's going to arch its back.
I actually
It's
just
slow.
remembered slowed creatures get a wisdom saving throw at the end of their turn.
Oh, I keep forgetting that too. I always
Yeah,
forgot that when we were playing Stormkin's Thunder too.
Yeah, it's true. I forget it has a saving throw, so
All
I
right,
guess the
let's
cat can
do
make one.
the savings throw for the cat.
And I guess Colvin, what was it? 13?
Tolv
I
and
don't
Kavia
think it's
and
succeeded. Let me just double check. 13.
dead Agatha.
Yeah, but I guess Ryan had advantage against her, and I don't think it would have.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The cat has failed again on the save, so it is going to finish its turn by going back into the Underdark.
Cole gets one, and I think Ketvia after his turn gets one.
I should get 2, right? One for blindness and one for the.
Oops.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
Correct.
Sorry.
And
gotta
I
roll
just
a
rolled
D10.
mine and I succeeded.
Oh, the cat takes 1 point of force damage as it hides again in the ground.
Ketvia is no longer slowed. Let's see if Tol.
And what's my saving throw? What do I need to roll?
one wisdom,
the,
one constitution.
All right, here's the con. And
Yeah, now
that's-
you're still
That was
blind.
with. Yeah, that's good. And here's the wisdom. This is a +8, so I don't know what it's going to be.
So it should be -3 then.
That fails then with a -3 from proficiency.
I'm still blinded and I'm still
Slowed.
slow. I like it.
Perfect.
Okay,
And that's
Ketvia,
going to
did
be the
yours?
end of the cat's turn. Is there any other rolls that you guys want to do?
Ketvia, did yours use your proficiency?
I don't have proficiency in wisdom.
Oh wow, you have a high wisdom. Cool.
And if that's
No,
the
he
end
just
of the
rolled.
cat's turn, which it is, Strings, top of the order.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby.
Yeah,
Problem is we have to deal with the ghost afterwards.
I could
If you get me up,
I could blind Ketvia.
I'd worry about killing or knocking out Toll because he can do turn undead.
Yes, I am going to.
Yes.
Inspiration there, yes.
Well, hold on. I need to check a spell description first. Now that you say that.
I no longer have this holy water right.
Huh. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab Tolf.
Very well. You take out your trusty rapier and you stab.
Actually, well, I'm going to step back. Go ahead and make a. Well, he can't make an op attack because I'm slow.
Slowed.
Edvia can.
I'm not
You-
slowed anymore.
You're not slow. Make an op attack.
Ephia, hit him with
That's
the stab.
gonna matter because I'm gonna roll
Crit him.
like a nat 1 or something.
Crit him.
He's got
Hopefully.
slow, he can't do it, right?
it. I need you to roll a
Come on.
D4, Ketvia. If it's a 1, you hit Volt.
Please.
Oh,
Damn
that would be beautiful.
All right,
no.
Strings.
All right,
Unintentionally
pulling out my
helping the
+1 light crossbow. I'm shooting Tolf.
Yep.
Oh, better option. Go ahead.
That hits. Just barely.
It does, because 18 is just the number to hit. Roll for damage.
Wait. Doesn't Tolf have...
I'm at a 19 armor class.
Oh,
Yeah.
the ring of protection. I forgot.
God
That's
damn,
a
I
miss,
forgot
unfortunately.
Too.
Yeah. So that actually just misses.
That trusty ring of protection.
Well, hey Ryan, get inspired.
I'm already inspired.
No, get more inspired.
Oh, double inspired. Got it.
Did I make a wisdom save last round?
I don't...
It doesn't
think
matter.
so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're fine.
Somebody please kill me.
Is that Paul or is that Paul?
Okay. Ketvia,
sucks.
go ahead. See if-
Ephia, this is going to be pretty dirty. But hey, I was told by a spectral voice to fight dirty. You're going to grab your healing potion off of your pelt and you're going to smash it on the ground. And that is going to be your turn. I was looking for something better, but you had nothing interesting on your character sheet. I'm looking at it, unless you can offer something better.
Wow, the DM said you have a very disinteresting character.
No, I just looking for like a dust of dryness or something cool, and I don't see anything interesting on your.
Well, no, because Tolv has all of those things
Ooh, maybe I
in
should
the
do
bag
that.
of holding.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah. In
There
the
is
bag
a
of holding.
All right.
Ag-
Unfortunately,
Brian has
Ooh,
it,
you,
right?
you got the Eye of Vecna in there, no less.
Oh no!
But
no!
They don't know.
They don't know that.
No.
They don't know that, and they can't learn it magically because it's
Ketvia,
protected.
I need you to remove your potion of healing as
I
it
just
lays
did.
smashed on the ground.
I just did.
And that is going to be the end of your turn. Oh, good times. Rigel, you're up next.
I've seen that frightening furry creature can go away. I can move about freely. Just like peeks front or around the corner, see if Ryan's not there. He's not. So he's it's been like 2 wild magic surges. Let's try and make it 3. I will attempt to magic. Well, I will magic missile Stove.
Oh, this might take a minute.
I
Gotta get out
will.
of the-
I will use 2 against him and 1 against Ketvia.
Oh, that's a gamble. What if it's not enough?
Yeah. What if it's not? Let's see. He's dead.
Oh,
I mean, he's
it's
unconscious. And Ketvia takes 3.
Volt, as you get taken down by 2 magic missiles a ghost appears from your unconscious body with a shocked look on its face.
Right. Well, magic search was fine, and
Oh,
I guess I will use my owl to give advantage against the ghost. Command it to move away. Don't
Ooh, you're gonna
think
have to make some death saves possibly there, Volt.
possibly.
Yeah, only one.
maybe.
Maybe.
The way I've been rolling,
We'll
I'm
see
probably.
if Kevia hits him or something. We'll see.
I don't think
That's
I
what I'm
have any
saying.
other potions
God
of
damn it.
healing.
That'll be
So,
two.
I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I think I'll just. Yeah, pulling someone has like no effect right now. So.
And if that's the end of your turn, Rayon,
No,
you're
I just
Go ahead.
remind me of something. I think that the magic missile dart that Ketia gave me, was that a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
I thought you used that long ago.
No,
Was it a
doesn't-
consumable?
It's not
Oh, yeah.
consumable.
It recharges, and I think
Does
I think we called it a bonus action.
Yeah, I thought it was a consumable though. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's fine. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so I'm
it's
fine
just
with
like another magic missile. So
it. Yeah. There's a chest actually right there. It looks pretty enticing. Any interest in opening it?
I'm more afraid of the.
I
The
have
ghost.
to try.
Yeah. So I'll just throw that dart at the ghost as bonus action. Takes 3 force. That's it.
Ooh, okay. So I gotta take off 3. Very good. And if that's the end of your turn, Rayon, you see your companion seemingly lifeless on the ground. Volt, a ghost has emerged from his body. What do you do?
There is also a ghost cat somewhere in the ground.
Is Wolfie inspired
Near
yet to
him?
fight?
You can roll another constitution check with advantage as he sees you smite that evil banshee. He is inspired. DC 15? Oh, so close. But I tell you what, the next round, he is so inspired that no roll, he will be ready to rock as he hides behind this bush.
He hides behind the bard that is probably a little smaller than him.
Rayon, your turn. What do you do?
Okay, well, which is worse, Kefia or Ghost?
Ghost.
Ghost.
Considering
yeah,
that I
something.
can't hit worth shit.
Oh yeah.
Ghost, but there's also a ghost cat that could, say, pop up and automatically crit Tolv for 2 failed death saves.
Yep.
Right after Tolv makes a death save.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Revivify, it's okay.
Well,
He's the one that can
No.
cast it.
Ryan can cast it
I
as
can
well.
cast it.
Okay, that's fair.
More difficult, though, if you were to try.
Yeah.
I can inspire that, which
I still have my 12 important. We're good.
we're good.
I don't know if Favor of the Gods would help, but I also have
Yeah.
guidance and everything else. So.
Well, I mean, with the inspiration, that's a D8
And
roll twice
inspiration.
takes a higher.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll kill the ghost.
Okay. Let's go with the Ghost.
As you move in, go ahead.
18 to hit.
18 is a hit. Roll for damage. 10 slashing.
Slashing damage, and yeah, why not? Pump a smite in that. And this is undead, right? Still, so.
This is a first level slot, so that's 3d8.
Yep. I have a thing to ask me. Is this undead? Is this a crit? I have to enter each thing.
Oh.
Ooh,
14.
14. Still pretty good. There's an 8 in there, so that causes the ghost to reel in pain.
Silently. And then as my bonus, I am going to channel my divinity onto myself, because we still get issues going on, for inspiring smite. So that is 12 temporary HP. And I will give that to myself.
Ah. Lovely.
As the cleric lays motionless on the ground.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can't give a dead
Yay.
person temporary HP. What do you want from me?
Tip HP does nothing. Yeah.
Okay. I got
I
you.
mean, it would take the temporary hit points rather than giving him 2 failed death saves, but yeah.
I don't think you can give temp
No, you
HP.
can't give temp HP to a dead body.
I think you could,
Unconscious.
because it doesn't res them.
We'll have to look into that, because I thought you might be able to, too, as an unconscious body, but
I
I
didn't
don't
think
know.
you could, but I look it up. If you can, then I may change that.
If that's the end of your turn, you see Wolfie peeking around the bush, and he's ready to go on his next turn. Volt, you lay motionless. I need you to make a death savings throw, and not a 1.
Can I use the clock?
I don't see why not. No, you might have to be conscious to use that, actually.
Okay.
Magic
that
item
would be-
supplier.
So it's just a straight roll, right?
I believe so. Go ahead.
Oh my fucking god!
That is 1 failed death save for you, Volt.
I have
Okay,
that roll.
here we go. Temporary hit
bad.
points. If you have 0 hit points, receiving temporary hit points doesn't restore you to consciousness or stabilize you. They can still absorb damage
Yeah, that's what I
directed at
thought.
you while you're in that state.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I did
Now,
not know that.
the problem is, does that overcome the automatic 2 hits?
No,
It
Two
doesn't.
death
doesn't.
saves?
It
It
becomes
does-
an automatic
what-
crit,
Yeah.
but so it doesn't really. So
Interesting.
it would probably take it from 1 failed death save because of a crit to 2 or from 2 because of crit to 1 because he took damage.
We'll deal with that in a moment, because I want to wrap this up. If that's the end of Volt's turn, which it is, you feel a ghostly presence close to you, Rayon, and popping up from the ground, you see this ghostly cat. And it is going to open its mouth as wide as it can, and you start to feel reverberations as it is going to do its own wail.
And
and
does
we will-
nothing because I'm in the area of silence.
Not so much you, but Puppy,
And
Owl,
strings.
and Strings. And we will roll those next time.
Aww.
Oh my god!
This cat's more deadly than the Banshee.
Yeah, I was not expecting 3d6 when it hit me.
So fucking disappointing. This
I still
rolling has
have an
been
insight.
absolutely horrible.
It's been like that for
No,
the
I
whole
mean-
campaign for you, bro.
It's been like really ridiculous. I'm gonna start rolling physical dice again. This is,
To be fair, you go through
Without your
peaks and
tower.
valleys. You go
Without
through
your
peaks
tower.
and valleys. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's good, and a lot of times it's been bad for you so far.
no, man. I mean, it's been like I think I rolled a 19 once, and then everything else has been under 10.
You only remember the bad
Let
times.
me
I
track
mean,
that.
why do you think I usually only do saves rather than using my goddamn staff?
Well, that staff has been bad. I will say that.
I don't see anything that would prevent him from using the clock.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with some death saves coming up. If Strings loses his concentration, all things are going to go to shit. All right, good session, guys, and we will catch up with you next time. So we're off for next week, and
And the
2
week after
weeks.
that.
possibly the week after that. If
Yeah.
someone wants to do a one-shot for that second Friday, then just post it.
I was
in
mentioning. If you guys want, I can run one.
All right, guys. I'll see you next time.
You can get some revenge for me shot or electrocuting, drowning, and burning your character.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, I don't hold grudges.
And for
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
and for me, what did I do to Jimmy John? I froze him in place.
Alright, everybody, that's going to wrap up our session for this Friday Night Dice with the guys here. So let me know if you're still interested in seeing more of this D&D content or not. I will post another video explaining what my character is currently. I'm playing a character called Ryan Yunari. He is a Leonin Paladin Sorcerer as the backup to get those extra spell slots and like that. So let me know if you want to see more of this content on here. Again, like they just said, next week will just be a one-shot or just like an arena battle or something. The week after that, no video because I get to do my fire police duties at the Torrington, for the Torrington fireworks or from town's fireworks area. I'm a volunteer fire police officer, as you know from some of my past videos I posted during this layout thing that I had on the internet for a while. So again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Thank you, and have a good day.